Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? I am super excited to be here. It's been a bit. I've been about a month without a Kickstarter, which is crazy. I know most people they do like one or two a year, so that's not very shocking to them. But for me, it's been a long time, and I've missed you guys. I don't do these when I'm not live because I like my family and I should spend time with them sometimes. So that's what I do. But so a couple of things, guys, if you are watching this and you are somewhere, please, I need you to leave a comment so I know that you're here, so I can address that you're here. I can acknowledge you. I can say hi, tell you I love you and that I miss you, that I care about your kids. Or if I don't and I hate you, talk shit. Like, we need to figure out whatever that is. So whatever we need to do, we can do that. So if you could do that, that would be great. I don't know why it won't let me put my logo up. So we're going to have to figure out why that is. That's annoying. So that's okay. Here, if I delete this, I bet you it will. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to myself. I'm very interesting. We got some comments. Who's got comments? We got, hi, Tina's watching from Facebook, and we got Charlie letting us know that YouTube is working. So things are going great tonight. We are already working. We're going to get everybody. Oh, and Kevin Davis is what's up, legend? I am not a legend. I appreciate that. The assessment that I'm a legend, but I am not. But let's get some legends up in here. Let's see who we've got. So let's see who we got for legends here. We've got some new people who've never been on the show before, which is pretty exciting. We got some returning guests. Fuck it. We're not getting a logo tonight. Well, here's my logo. You get the orange cone. All right. Charlie's a legend. How are you, Charlie?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good seeing you again. It's been 2 whole weeks since I've seen your face.
And it's been painful, the lack of seeing you. Because normally, we have at least 2 nights of hanging out together.
Right.
But because we were at a new bar and I didn't have my place where I hold court, my little bar stool that I normally set up and get everyone to.
No.
We were in different courts. We were both holding courts at different parts of the bar.
I know,
which is unacceptable.
It sucked, dude. I love you and Heather. It was a great time. When I did see you, it was great, by the way. But
we did go out to eat.
Yeah.
So it's not like we didn't spend time.
True story.
We've got Gerald.
Oh, DPS. What's up, brother?
And Gerald, you can come on too if you send me a message. I know you have a pre-launch. And Charlie, what's up, man? Good luck tonight. Good luck to you, James. I don't know what you're doing, but good luck to you. Good luck, sir. All right, let's see who else we have here. We got some others. Someone's already sending links. I guess Dean's coming up first. I didn't know that works. Hi, Dean.
Hey, what's up, man? Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good.
I just got a shout out from Charlie, who wrote a really nice thing about my campaign on his recent newsletter you just posted. Thank you very much, Charlie. That was sweet of you, man. Right? Is that like a love thing? Like a kid?
Yeah, that's I think all the kids are doing that. At least all my kids are doing. Oh yeah, you can do that, or you can do
that?
You can do.
That's me doing the heart, but I want to be cooler, like I'm a Power Ranger or something. So I'm shooting it out.
Is this something? I thought I saw
a little heart. You see, it makes the little heart shape, and
it's a little. See, my fingers are all messed
Charlie,
up.
do you still have the thing that makes the hearts and stuff?
I think that turned off. Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay. My wife has a question for you, Charlie.
No, I have a Boston Scally shirt on.
Oh,
thanks, Heather.
We did message each other for the blue, Heather, to just out of respect.
Wear blue, right?
Yeah.
Wait. So what is this orange? What is this podcast?
Just sit back. You're in for a treat. It's gonna be a wild night. But we got a whole bunch of other people here. Dean, hold on. It's not just me.
All right. Okay. I can only
Kurt.
be on for so long, though. Just to give you a heads up.
All right, that's fine. We'll get you on first. Hey, Kurt, you're muted. I'm muted on purpose.
Sounds great, though, Kurt. Your singing voice is beautiful.
Now I'm muted. Yep. I have a lovely baritone.
How you doing, Kurt?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. We're at the end of the Storage Horrors, right?
Yep, we've got less than 24 hours to go on that. I think it
All right.
is up at like 5 o'clock tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Okay.
So not much time. Hoping to get some extra backers and some extra money in there tonight.
Yeah. That would be great. I think that's a good agenda and plan. So let's see if we can do that.
That's what we're here for.
But all right, let's invite some other cool kids. We're gonna invite Fred. How are you, Fred?
I did not expect to be called for cool kids. Wow, that does not happen very often.
Oh, you weren't. I said some other, and then cool kids. That was two things. I wasn't very clear about the comma.
He totally missed the comma, dude. That's all. Yeah.
No, I definitely fall under the heading of other, so that makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
Hey, you're in my anthology, dude. You must be some kind of cool, right?
I'm really excited for that, and I got to send those pages to you soon, man. We are about halfway done. Huh?
Every time your dog gets super excited about the videos.
He is, and then he calms down. He's my number one fan. So he's read the
You
books.
got your hype man behind you there, right?
He gives great notes too. You'd be surprised. Come here, buddy. Come here. You want the spotlight? We'll get him on. But
All right, Fred,
you'll calm
you
down.
for a second, so I can get other people because the barking's not helping.
I got it. Come here. Carry on without me.
All
I'll be
right.
here.
Next up, Luke. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You're one of the cool kids, not the other ones. Just
Oh, yes.
No comma.
where you ranked in the whole thing. How are you tonight?
Doing pretty good. Trying to get my kids to go to bed early for Halloween tomorrow, and it did not work.
Right. That's always the plan, right?
Right.
Well, then my kids had a trunk or treat like at the school today, so it's an extra trick or treat. I only got one trick or treat as a kid.
Oh, yeah. We've already gone to one trick or treat. We'll be going to another one tomorrow.
All right, let's get some other people in here. We got my good friend Gerald.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
How are
hello.
you, sir?
I'll share my camera in a second. I'm having technical difficulties, but
That just means you're doing something illegal behind the camera. We all know it.
Hey,
Well,
Gerald, look,
it's not
we get
illegal.
it. Snorting coke online is not a good idea. We totally get it. But you should have done the lines earlier today before the show. Like, really.
Yeah. If I was doing lines, never to be seen again.
I got to tell you, this is a true story. I was on a live once, and someone did that. They went from the camera, but they had a mirror that was still in frame. You could literally see them, and we all had to act like we didn't see it for the rest of the podcast. It was very awkward. Like, they didn't do it on camera. They stepped away, but, mirrors are very revealing.
I'm just
all right.
upfront with me, whatever.
And last but not least, I've got a gentleman who has never been on a show before. I have a mad respect for this guy. He doesn't even know I have mad respect for him. Charlie does a lot of superhero books. I just started going into the superhero arena with Upheaval, and then we've got the Summit Universe, the big, 170 person. I don't know how many people are in it. There's a lot of people, a lot of characters. But Roy's been doing it for a long time, just banging out these superheroes. I know, I'm kidding.
Well, for a little while, a few years. I don't like to think of myself as a legend, more of a myth.
A myth.
Does he exist? Is he a real person, or
You don't like to call yourself a legend. You leave that to other people, right?
I just screenshot this to validate that you are real. So, I mean,
I am real?
there you go.
Not
we have
just a
been wondering
cartoon.
for a long time because you only have the cartoon head, so you could have been fake this whole time.
And
I don't want the
10,000
government
Kickstarters.
stealing my face.
You have more
How are you
Kickstarters
now?
going than I have kids, so it's pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, if we can get all the Kickstarters messaged to me in the private chat, we're going to go over all of them. So if you guys can quickly message me that in the private chat, the links, so we can go over them in just a minute. That includes you, Dean. I know you're drawn, but when you have
Oh,
a second.
sorry. Yes, sir. By the way, I keep wrapping my head around the idea of, it sounds like a if Will Eisner was still alive, he might have created a character called the Myth. Is there a character called the Myth? I mean, if not,
I don't-
oh my god,
I mean, you better just dot that right now, brother.
I might have to.
I've already
steal it.
trademarked it. Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
Missed it by that much.
You know, before the Sentry, there was a book called The Forgotten, and he had the same powers of the Sentry. When someone meets him, they forget that they met him, and he was a detective. But his family, it was very tragic because his family forgot him too. So like he would see his family, but they forget that he exists. So it was a
That's
whole
very Marvel, right? You know, you take the best thing of the character and you make it their worst thing too.
right.
Is there not an X-Men that like that's his power?
Oh,
Is that-
yeah, Forget Me Not, right?
yeah, forget me not. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Like
just
you'll show
googled
up
it,
and
and
you'll
supposedly
completely
the
get
Myth is a Valiant character.
There is a Myth character.
Really?
Valiant though, what did they do with the Myth? You know,
Nothing.
like
I don't know.
we would do a much better job, guys. We would do a
Says
much
created
better
by Matt
job.
Kent, first appearance in Unity Volume 2.
Oh,
that
Matt
was
Kent's
30
good
years
though.
ago.
Yeah, but Matt Kent,
We're all
30.
changing. We're like, oh, Matt Kent. All right. We'll give.
No, he's got the stuff. Matt's got the stuff. So all right, now I got to read that.
Yeah.
That sounds like it could be good.
Well, we
Unity,
can look.
Unity's a great series.
You also have another 45 years, Charlie, before it's in like public domain. I know you're like, was it you that were just like, oh, it's 30 years old? Like,
Yeah, that was me.
you
Yeah.
can't exactly use it just yet.
Damn it.
It's not Steamboat
So
Willie.
Myth. There's the Myth. He's got a fuzzy face, I guess.
Oh, he's kind of like Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, he's only had 6 appearances. Let's see if we can get something. Now, Book of Death, Unity Volume 2, and the Handbook is 3 of
But
them.
while we're talking about it, the Myth, I mean, that you can't copyright that name. So you can, it's too simple, right? So you could do something. And he never had his own title,
well-
Dean. I'm just saying.
And I don't think we'd be confusing. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
you said that was 30 years ago? It's not really 30 years ago, right? That was
I don't know.
No,
Unity-
Unity came out in like to the 2010s.
in the 2010s. Okay.
Yeah, that's when Valiant relaunched.
Oh, Volume 2. Oh, yeah. I was picturing the Barry Windsor Smith covers.
No.
Oh, we got
And
2
we
more.
got-
2014.
EB.
2014.
How are you, EB?
Hello. How are you guys?
Good.
Hello.
And now our
Yeah.
house is full. Everybody's here. EB, if you could send us your link in the background, that would be great.
It's like Hollywood Squares now.
Yeah, right.
Travis
You
and
can
Charlie,
totally play that.
My trivia is awful.
I love
Mike?
that. Sean, you're speaking to Americans. You can't spell favorite like that. You got to spell out the American way, not the Australian way. We're not
I do
going to
have
know what you're saying.
How do you spell gray?
Hey, we got
That's
extra
also-
letters, Travis. We should enjoy that. Like that should be a super compliment, right?
I mean, ask my wife when she edits. I add a whole bunch of extra letters all the time. Just
Like, Travis, I can't spell favorite without you.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's how you do it.
All right, get out. Get out.
Love
not
it.
acceptable. All right. So here's what we do, guys. For those who don't know. And the last spot is being filled. Look at that. Matt Knowles is filling up that last
Oh,
spot.
holy shit!
Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that.
appreciate that, Matt. You know, because I have to pay $50 for use this fucking thing these days. Filling all the squares makes at least I feel like it. So I'm getting like $5 a square. So that, it's good.
Nice.
When one's wasted, it's not the same.
I'm saying.
So how are you tonight, Matt?
Doing good, other than the fact I'm a Dolphin fan, and so yeah, that always makes it tough. But
Yeah, my kids
I'm
are watching that game right now and telling me this. They're texting me the score. I'm like, okay, thanks. Sorry.
It's just it's been tough. All the things going on in the world, but one of the hardest things to do right now is be a Dolphin fan. So we just all know that that's the case. Get our priorities straight.
Matt, as somebody who lives in Florida, from what I understand, it's never a good time to be a Dolphins fan. It's never worked out for you.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough 25 years. Without since we've won a playoff game. I mean, it's it's pretty rough.
But as a Patriots fan, when we were on top, the Dolphins made sure that they put us on our place every year.
Well, the Patriots are on their way back right now, man. Shockingly enough, the Patriots are actually looking good, man. They have an MVP candidate right now.
Drake May's slaughtering. University of North Carolina, baby.
Dude, listen here, man. NC State Wolfpack all the way. All right, we're gonna have to fight now.
Oh, yeah.
Why the score out there,
All
Charlie
right.
McKelvey?
Matt and I are gonna throw blows in the next hangout. So not tonight. We'll play nice tonight. 'Cause
Travis is like, fights. Why are you guys going to fight and not allow me to be in this fight?
Damn, it's up to 50 now. What's happening?
I think he means attendees. Oh,
Okay. Yeah. No, it's 44. 50 is close enough. I like the pumpkin head right in between you guys too. That's a really nice.
That's pretty cool.
It's like we have another guest. All right. So here's what we're gonna do for those who are new to the show and don't know my fucking antics. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna write down all your stuff. We're gonna share your campaigns. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through it fast. We're not here to talk about the inner deep why you created it. I mean, you can do that a little bit, but just a couple of minutes. Get a lot of people here. We're gonna try to get through them. I'm gonna write your shit down on a piece of paper. I'm gonna make sure you get money before you leave this podcast. That's it. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to yell at people till it happens. And it always seems to work. I don't know why it works. It just works. I want to remind people that someone else has once done this and they were canceled very quickly. Do not try this at home. I have a certain set of skills that I can yell at people and get away with it. Other people cannot. So that is the plan. So we are going to go first. We're going to start first with Dean because Dean says he has to go and he's drawing.
And I apologize for invading your inner sanctum here. Charlie invited me. It's a pleasure to meet all you guys. I recognize some of you guys as well. So hey, how you doing?
I asked for you. You were
Actually,
always
Travis,
welcome
yep.
in my house.
Oh, thanks, Travis. That's kind of you. But and it's exciting. We all two things. We all have Kickstarters right now.
Everyone has a Kickstarter here. Yep.
And how many of us? You mentioned the Summit City Universe, right? That Charlie publishes, right?
Well, Travis does.
I publish Summer.
Oh, you publish some. So wait, Charlie, where does Chessface live?
He lives in Summit City. That's a whole coincidence. But Travis and I are
Really?
having conversations on the side. So yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Small crossover.
Multiverse Summit Cities, huh? I like it. There we go. Uh-oh. There's gonna be a merge maybe at some point.
Charlie, when he made his characters, like I want to play with everybody. That was his whole design. So, like, I mean,
He was that kid in the toy box, but that's a good toy box to be in, you know, where we all get to hang out and have these crossover characters. Me and Charlie and Vito DeSante and a bunch of other creators talk about this all the time. These intersections, you know, like you don't necessarily need permit. It's cool when our characters cross over, even in the background, or just say a little hello or add a little, you know, value to the story. It's fun, you know. So, and in a weird way, that's kind of what I'm doing with my own characters to bring it up, you know. So
Well,
wait, why are you
let's-
laughing, Charlie?
let's bring it up.
I'm waiting for Heather to go. Wait, Charlie and Travis just synchronized their beer drinking.
Oh, that too, huh? It's that multiverse. It's an effect on the multiverse there, right?
Oh.
So, just real quick because I know that we want to do rapid fire. I have been doing Kickstarters since 2023, and I've done 4 successful ones, starting with COVID Cop, and then I did Billy Dogma and Jane Legit, the Red Hook X Dean Haspiel, and recently Chessface. And I decided to create a comics anthology, a one-man comics anthology in the spirit of like Daniel Klaus's 8-Ball or Jessica Abel's Art Babe, Adrian Tominet's Optic Nerve, or Don Simpson's Bizarre Heroes, you know, comics like that, where you have a variety of stories under one umbrella title. And Antimatters is kind of like an homage to Kirby Crackle, because of, you know, it's cosmic and weird and causes explosions and whatnot. And I'm telling brand new stories. It's going to be 40 plus pages. The major story is COVID Cop Insurrection. Yeah, there's some nudity. It's for adults. I wouldn't claim it's not safe for work, but others might. I got the Red Hook, a character I've been doing at Webtoon for many years and got published at Image, a couple of volumes. There was a No Kings print I made, a Billy Dogman Jane Legit print. You can get drawings, commissions. You know, it's a pretty easy to read campaign. There's not too many tiers. There's an example of some current Red Hook comics I've been doing a strip for in the local paper here in Brooklyn, Red Hook. And yeah, I mean, it's you'll get more if you go check out the campaign. And again, my whole point at the end of the day is I just want you to read my comic and help support and me as an artist to try and make a living at this. And that's all I've been doing since I've been lucky enough to be able to make a living as a professional cartoonist for over 20 years now. But it's getting harder. It's getting more difficult. And I also respect and understand that a lot of people don't have, that kind of a wallet. But anyway, that's I'm very grateful for anybody who's interested and backs my project. And Charlie has been truly sweet enough to help lift all ships, whenever he knows that somebody has a Kickstarter. He's always sharing. I try to do the same thing. It's in our blood, in our DNA. And that's it. This ends November 3rd, I think around 9:00, November 3rd at night. And so there's 3 days left. And hopefully I can get a little bit more so I can live to make this comic.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I recognize for those who back Charlie's stuff, that big head looks like something that's been in a squirrel book, a spider squirrel book.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I had the dubious pleasure of being the first appearance, or publishing the first appearance of our buddy Chestface. So
yep.
I loved Chestface from the moment I saw him. I thought, I finally got Dean's thing. I've always wanted Dean's thing, and now
I understand.
There you go. That's comics, folks. That's comics.
That's how it works.
What we're going to try to do tonight, Dean?
Yes.
We're going to try to get you to 10. So I'm going to, like I said, you are at 10,396 with 267 backers. We're going to try to get you to 269 backers tonight.
Oh boy.
And we're going to try to get you to 450. We'll see what we can do. We're writing it down on the piece of paper. I'm going to share it out. And then hold on, I'm going to go big. So guys, what I do is I share the link and you click on the button and you give him the money and then he gives you a comic. It's not a complicated system. Like you don't have to make it too complicated. And you guys get the cool thing of saying 69, dude. So like, that's also cool. So like everyone's going to win if we do this simple process. So let's do that, guys.
There's what, 8 more of these? Oh my God. He's going to get big on the 8
started.
Oh, you haven't. I haven't even finished my beer yet, good sir.
And he's got 5 more.
I would love to jump on this show when I have more time. I did back-to-back the last 3 nights, and I'm running out the door in actually 2 minutes. I got to skedaddle, but I really wish all you guys luck. Travis, thanks for the love as well.
No problem.
And guys, let's kick ass with our comics. That's why we do this, is to communicate our stories to other people, So, all right. Well, thank you so much.
Just follow me on Facebook. If you find out that I'm live, I am doing this show on Thursday nights. I only do them when I'm live. Yeah, I don't do them every Thursday night. I'm not a podcaster. I only do it to help the community when I'm live.
Right. Got it. Well, thank you very much. You're a bunch of sweethearts. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Good luck. Break legs. See you in the comics.
See you, Dino.
All right. Let's get where to share his shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Facebook's doing that thing where it's not sharing my link like a dick. So I got to manually do it. Sean. Thanks.
But now we have this great Brady Bunch aesthetic back. So I'm Jan.
Luke Henderson got to be the circle gets the square right in the middle.
Sean, we can give you an invite. Dean took off. Dean was not a scheduled guest, by the way. Dean was. I like him. We don't ever get to talk at all these things because he's meeting with at Baltimore. We meet every Baltimore. We shake hands, a little bit, and then we go about our business, and we never get to meet. But I want to be Dean's friend, so I'm working on it.
Let's fix that next Baltimore there, Travis. You and me. We'll fix that.
I'm working on it.
I'll see if I can get you to Chaikin's dinner.
maybe we can have some sake.
You never know. No, it's usually Italian and like some shitty red wine. I don't know.
Yeah. As Peter said, only on Thursday though. Come Friday, you're on your own. That is correct. That is correct. And Matt Knowles also likes to end sometimes on Thursdays as well. So a lot of times he's doing his final show and then getting mad at me that my routine did not adjust to his schedule.
Hey, this time we wanted to end on Halloween, but we're ending Halloween afternoon. So that's why tonight I'm here, and then we end tomorrow.
I think ending on Halloween is a smart move because everyone's going to be out with their kids. They're not going to be looking at their bank account and canceling. Yeah, I think it's smart.
That's kind of what we're hoping. That's kind of what we're hoping. Today's been a rough one. Today's been way all over the place, but you know what? That's kind of what happens when you do this. You never know what's going to happen.
Oh,
Peter,
Peter Baltimore is such a great show. It's comic books, not all this Hollywood bullshit.
All right, let's see who's next. All right, I got to yell at who I got to yell at next. We're gonna yell. Oh, we got my boy Jared, last in, first on. Look at that. Because you are going live. Oh my God, this is going to be so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, Gerald. I did not know before you see this. You're going to see it in a minute. You're going to see it in a minute.
Uh-oh.
I was not aware. You were working with Frank Martin? Oh, that's so embarrassing. I didn't know. I didn't want to show that, but
smart ass. So yeah, we're in pre-launch, but I took the campaign page and copied and pasted it into the pre-launch so that people didn't have to wait to see what the campaign's all about.
Okay.
So you can't back now, but that's exactly what everything there. That's the campaign page. So yeah, we launch on Monday morning.
Tell us what it's about.
Love and Death on the Dark Side of the Moon is created by myself and Frank Martin, and Frank does most of the writing, and I'm doing the art. It is our first original graphic novel, but it's a little bit different. Basically, been telling people it's one comic, one web series, one graphic novel, one Kickstarter. So pretty much you can get all three, or you could get one, or you could get two. We're delivering this story pretty much any way that you might read comics. We prefer that people read the self-contained story. It's I guess it's sci-fi. It's a little bit tragic. It's not really our horror that we kind of sort of normally do. And it's basically the sun is dying, and they built a research station on the dark side of the moon. They're doing all these experiments. These two babies are born on the same day under an eclipse, and one of them exhibits very monstrous, horrific, terrifying, uncontrollable behavior when exposed to light. So for 20 years, he's kept in isolation by the other babies. This girl, Celine, and her father is the head research scientist and keeps him in isolation. Because if he doesn't and Earth finds out, they might either kill him or experiment upon him. But he's doing his own experiments because they're trying to find a way to survive on Earth or colonize another planet. But he's left there alone for 5 years by himself with no human contact. And I don't want to give too much away, but that's kind of when the shit hits the fan. He's not hiding anymore. And, during that period, too, the head scientist, his daughter, and this kid, Nero, they grow up together, and they have this very deep love and bond. And, he's basically, could very well possibly destroy life as we know it, and she's the only one that could save him. Or us.
Awesome. Well, what's great about this one, guys, is I'm going to write it down. Love and Death. And all you've got to do is click the little button for the pre-launch. See, watch, look. It says 257. You click it, and the number will go up. You see? See, it's a very complicated system. So
Travis is
You-
just
you-
trying to cover up that he wasn't following it already.
or maybe I unfollowed it when we started and
Oh,
to
yeah,
show
right.
an example.
I'm re-roll,
Yeah, me too.
unfollow.
So we're going to try to get that to 265 because this is easy. This is free. This doesn't cost you a damn thing. All he's asking you to do is look at it. And like he said, he's going to give you a whole bunch of different options. If you want it to be a webtoon, he'll give you a webtoon. You want it to be one of those weird backwards reading magazines, you can get a backwards reading magazine edition. Get a hardcover. You can get a variant. You can get a zero. Like, look, whatever you want. It's a one-stop shop.
Pretty much.
So I clicked it there. God damn it, Sean Keenan.
And actually, I
Mess-
forgot to do that today. One of the last stretch goals. I'm doing a special print. If we hit 250 followers, which I didn't think that we would hit, so now I have to go finish that print after this.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
But again, this is super easy. Watch. I bet you some of you have already done it. Let me refresh here. See if things have changed. See, look, someone did it. We're at 259. See, this is very simple, guys. Very simple math, very simple way to do things. So we're going to get you to 265, Joe. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. All right, who's next up on this biatch? We got Roy. Hi, Roy.
Hello there.
You're still a real person?
It's debatable.
All right. I understand. What is the art behind you? Is that from your book? Is that somebody famous?
That's
Sentinels. That's one of yours.
So that was like an homage to Avengers Annual 2 or King Size 2 or something that I had done by Michael Makowski, who's kind of a John Buscema adherent and imitator, I guess I should say. And that's my characters, and I think they're all public domain ones.
Nice. So what's going on in the Sentinels universe? We're at issue 12, which is great.
Yeah, so 12th issue of the series. It's kind of a Bronze Age, getting into Copper Age, I guess, maybe style or era of comic book making, and this cover is not inspired by anything at all. The series has kind of had like a more or less a done-in-one kind of approach, but there's a sort of continuing element in the background that's culminating in sort of this issue. So things that maybe didn't make sense when you looked at them was like, well, why is this happening? What is it? What the fuck's going on? Is sort of explained in this one, and then the idea is that the next 12 issue or next 6 issues will be sort of the third arc of the series. So the cover is basically obviously based on The Usual Suspects movie, and has sort of, well, who are our options here? And there's like, these are art add-ons. You can get commissions of single characters. There's some back issues. Yeah, so that's kind of what's happening with the series.
Nice. And how's it going? I know things are tough on Kickstarter. Is Superhero struggling over here, or you're doing okay?
Well, I mean, it ends November 6th, so there's only 6 days to go, and it's not quite funded.
All right.
So more eyes is always better.
Well, Raymond says he loves Woohoo Sentinels, and he loves Bronze Age homage.
Yep. Raymond wrote issue 11, 10, 11. I think it was 11.
Okay. Aaron said hi. So he's biased, is what you're saying. Ray's biased.
He's on the payroll, so he's required by law.
Ray is also a backer of mine, so he's actually a super intelligent individual. Just saying.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well loved and respected member of our community.
Exactly.
I back Charlie's campaigns just for the status that comes along with it. Like I like to tell people that I'm a Charlie backer. I get the good seat in the restaurant when I drop that bit of knowledge.
Yeah, it's like walking up to somebody and saying, "I'm a Target shopper."
Hey, there's a Kohl's Mom now for commercials. I mean, it can do something for you guys, you know?
The true people know they shop at Target, not Target.
That's right.
I'm from Missouri. It's not Target.
And I assume this is Canadian?
Well, I think you're seeing U.S.
Right, I'm
Oh,
seeing US, but this is a Canadian. It comes from Canada?
That's right.
All right. Do you ship from Canada or do we have US shipping here?
Printed and fulfilled through Kablam in Florida.
Okay.
So
Yeah, right up the street from me.
Oh, yeah.
But the reason why I ask that is a lot of people get scared when they see the little like converting. You're not going to have to pay the Canada prices, so you got to be taken care of. So we're going to try to get you to 78. Just for the record, I'm only getting Dean to 69 because it's funny. That's how I make those decisions, not based off of any laws or rules or logic. It's just funnier. And we're going to get you to at least 1,800, right? We got to get you 1,800 at least. But again, guys, you saw what that was, right? You saw it was old comics. Well, just for Roy, I bought this just to celebrate. If we can get Roy to his thing, I'm going to celebrate with a pie. The old Hostess pies, those old pie commercials, those pie ads. We could celebrate that, and you could watch me eat this chocolate pie on camera. And who doesn't want to watch a fat guy eat pie on camera? So, I mean, this could be your day. And I'm sure this guy, Charlie McCaffrey right here, who leaves comments a lot, I'm sure that's a fetish of his that he's always wanted. So this could be the day that you get to celebrate that fetish. So show Roy the support so we can see the pie. It's a tasty cake.
You better do it, though.
And I get no pie if
You
I
better
don't.
eat that pie on this show. Like,
I will eat the pie.
but like really close. You want to see your mouth.
Sean said he backed, so we may already be there, but we don't know.
I'm not sure if Gerald is speaking on behalf of all of us that we really want to see you eating the pie that
Yes.
close. I think that's Gerald's opinions do not speak for the rest of the Hollywood squares.
I want a full mukbang. I want a full mukbang of that pie.
You got to do, Travis. You got to do what I did on Ninja Warrior, right? Like the opening segment, they had me eat this cheesesteak. Like you got to take this college-sized rip where your cheeks are like fucking chipmunks. And you got to do it right. Shove the whole pie in your face, dog.
It's a chocolate cream. You can't. It's pudding inside. You can't do that, Charlie.
No, you got to near choke on it. It's not. It's a fetish thing. You got to try near choking. See what it feels like. Did I just confess that online? I'm sorry. I'm going on mute now.
Just don't end up like that guy in the pie eating contest and Stand By Me, right?
Right,
He
exactly.
vomits and everybody vomits, and nobody wants to see that.
Exactly. All right, next up, because things are getting weird. Next up, we got our boy Luke here. How are you, Luke?
Doing good, doing good.
How is our letters going? Let's check. Let's see how letters are. That's Sentinel still. What are we doing here?
I would say someone just changed my Kickstarter page.
That looks like a Bronze Age superhero book. All right.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. So tell us what Letters from the Void is.
Oh, yeah. So Letters from the Void is an existential horror anthology where the concept is that the Void, after taking all of our fears of anxieties for Neons, is shouting back and wants to tell its own stories through comics. So all these stories are meant to be a story that the Void would have told somebody through a letter that the Void snuck somewhere in your presence. That you read it, and we got a great lineup. Ringo winners now, and Ringo and Eisner nominees on writing and art. So we got Wells Thompson, Krista Harrider, art by Mitch Yams, Kelly Larkin, Joe S. Farrar, who got nominated for Eisner last year for one of his short comics, and We're rocking and rolling. We're about to enter our last week, and hoping to get a few more backers before that happens, so that way we're on good footing.
Sounds cool.
Hey, the
All
number
right.
went up.
First up. Well, that's a mistake because you don't even get credit for it on my sheet. That's fine. But all right, so let's talk about Letters from the Void for just a minute. All right. I know it's black and white, kids. I know. But Walking Dead was black and white, and you really fucking enjoyed that shit, didn't you?
Manga is black and white. I mean,
and we don't enjoy that shit, but other people do.
I have it on good authority that Travis Gibbo 1 is heavy into manga.
Is he? He may be. F that guy.
I mean, how do you not love Rooster Fighter, dude? Come on, it's the funniest shit ever.
I am giving it a try. If you were in my Substack, I give daily reviews of One Piece. I have enjoyed one episode so far. Episode 4 is good. The rest needs some work, like all the work. But episode 4 is fine.
Yeah.
What? Hey, here's the thing, man. It's Chainsaw Man's fault. That guy looks cool as shit. And you read that book, and it's about a Pokemon and a guy who cries and tried to masturbate. Like, it's not what I signed up for. Okay? I signed up for a cool guy with a chainsaw. And that is not what I got.
What?
Yeah.
Have you not read Chainsaw Man? That's what
I
Chainsaw
didn't get that far.
Travis is not too far off on Chainsaw Man, but also
Chainsaw
it
Man
is a
is a good
deconstruction of the shonen protagonist. That's why
Yes.
Denji is the way that he is.
Wait, so he can't with the chainsaws? Is that the issue?
No,
No.
It's in
that's
his head.
that's his devil form.
Would you?
No, why?
I mean,
Carla, is that about
If
the
he just-
pies or is that about Chainsaw
any
Man?
port in a storm, I guess. You have
If he
to figure
decides to
something out.
switch it up one night, he's kind of,
You want to read some dark shit? Read Ichi the Killer, or go watch the movie. But
The movie is one of my favorite movies.
the
I love
movie
Ichi
is
the
so
Killer.
movie is
sick,
absolutely
right?
insane.
Right?
I mean, when you got that story and Takeshi Miike directing it, it's like
Nolan
it blows
stole
your
the
mind.
the look and that first poster image was the Ichi image.
Yes.
Like he went, they owe me
Travis,
some
go
money.
watch the movie, dude. Don't even read the manga. Who cares? Just watch the movie. You'll love it. It's ridiculous.
Carla goes One Piece. I know it's literally One Piece because of the ridiculous of the hat, but he won me over because he's a douche, and I like that about characters when they're douches. I'm a fan of that, and he has rubber powers. Nope, I swear to God, I did not know he had rubber powers, so I watched the first episode. I thought you guys were just drawing him shitty. I thought it was just manga art was horrible. I did not know he had rubber powers. It changed my life. You can tell Roy and I are old. Roy is disgusted by this manga just as much as I am. It's an abomination, Roy.
Dude, I'm 50 and I read like 6 different manga a month. Like seriously.
And you work out. That's your
Well, there's that too.
Are you saying rubber powers?
rubber powers, like
Plastic Man.
Oh my god, do you guys have no context for One Piece? Yeah, yeah, Monkey D. Luffy. He's like Mr. Fantastic, but a pirate.
He's
Well, that
weird.
makes sense.
But he's
Yeah,
a dick. Which
Unfortunately,
is,
I have this much interest in One Piece. Honestly, I have 0 piece interest, but I'll let everybody else enjoy it.
Oh,
again, he's a dick. I like dick characters. If you're a dick, like every anime I've watched, they all cry all the time. I don't want to watch crying all the time.
they're in touch with their feelings.
Okay, then
Yeah,
you
I
need to
don't
go
care
watch
about
Way
the
of the House
feeling.
Husband.
Even better, Sakamoto Days. Done.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to Luke here. Luke, by the way, Luke, I am really happy with how much work you're putting out, like how much stuff you're really pushing for in comics. I want to tell you we appreciate you and just all the stuff you're doing. It's been great.
I appreciate it. I feel like I'm on the edge of burning out all the time, so I probably should slow down, but I always got something happening.
The secret is we all are. You're welcome.
Well, Luke, you're doing lettering now too, right?
Yeah, I actually just got my got paid for my first lettering gig from a stranger, from
Yeah,
someone
it's
I didn't
awesome.
know. So
Your samples look good.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So you're at 1,141 at 55 backers. We want to get you to 56 backers at least tonight. So, guys, again, Walking Dead was black and white. Stray Bullets, which none of you fuckers read because you don't care about comics, also is black and white, and that's a great fucking masterpiece. Charlie, I don't speak to you or Kurt when I say those things.
You're looking at everybody
About
else.
black
not
and white
us.
comics, dude. The Spirit was originally in black and white. Come on, like
Sure, like if
Vampirella, like
Crow.
Turtles. I get
Yep.
it. I know this is black and white comics. The Tick was black and white for a little bit.
It was?
For a little bit.
You're too young.
All right. Anyways, all right. So next up, now we're done talking about Luffy and him being weird, and we're gonna go to Charlie. So Charlie, I'm gonna ask you an honest question that I've been meaning to ask. Who is Scott Forgy, and why do you owe him money? Because you're always promoting his shit. So something happened. Like, what did he I know you have a lot of kids. Did he capture one? Is he the one making the kids? Is he helping do them faster? Like, what is happening? Who is he, and why are you doing his books all the time?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So Scott came to me with Night Care first, and
Okay.
I really it filled a void for my book genres. I didn't have an all ages book, and I thought it's a really clever concept, so I went with it. I really loved it. I actually read it. I really enjoyed it. George Cambidice's art is fantastic. Of course, he's doing Silverhawks now. So that's how Scott and I kind of got connected through Vito and a few other things. But then he came to me with Claymore, and I thought, it's a really cool concept. I love this. So it's a Wild West mystical adventure with this sheriff-like, cowboy-like, guardian, if you will, who runs around with this giant freaking Claymore sword that could probably fall into an anime, as we all talk about, I've just been talking about. And he has this distinct curse that says he can't really see the it's like if you watch the show Ghosts, only that one person can see all the ghosts. I don't watch the show, I just know the premise. But he likewise is the one who can see, he's cursed to see these monsters that are in the world and wreaking havoc across the Wild West of 1872. But he can only see them when he's blindfolded, which means he has to fight blindfolded, and he has to do everything else blindfolded to cleanse the West, as it were. And so it's a really cool concept. It's really fun. The fairy character is she's a foul-mouthed, ridiculous, fun fairy character. She's kind of a fun sidekick. She's essentially naked through the whole thing, although we cover her for most of it. And anyway, I really liked Scott's concept, and I wanted to give him a shot. Plus, wanted to again fill another void in the Zion Studios / Blind Squirrel universe. I didn't have anything like this. I didn't have a Wild West adventure. I didn't have a mystical adventure. I just had American Yakuza on the mature audiences side of things. So it really filled a void, and I think it's a good product. Plus, Scott and I talked about this. We're going to release this as it's a series, but it's really a series of one-shots. So you can buy one and not have to worry about the rest. Or you can go, holy smokes, this is the coolest shit ever. I'll buy all of them, which is the hope, obviously, of all of us for our books. But they're what's the word? They're fenced. So you can buy one, and you don't have to buy every successive one to get the full story. So this is a complete story, which I really like that too. Dean even commented when I posted something about it. He's like, I love a one-shot because you get a full story. It's over and done with. It's not massive, so it's not super expensive. The art's great. Lynn Gogo's really, I love their art. I love that cover, by the way. Cover B is my personal favorite. Not that one, that one. I when I was doing the layouts, I was like, holy Christ, I freaking love that cover. That cover
I
really
think these covers are very strong.
Yeah.
I think every single one of these is very, very strong.
Thank you. I agree. Scott did all the work on that, so I can say thank you and agree at the same time. Mark Thomas did that one. Scott actually took that photo himself of the model. He doesn't want credit for it, but I'm telling you all now that the creator of this book actually took that photo. I thought it was a great photo, well cropped and designed, good lighting. Yeah, I don't know what else more to tell you. If you're a fan of just, fun kind of pseudo horror, it's not, I wouldn't put it in the horror genre per se, because it's not that bad. But Wild West, mystical mix, mashup, hybrid kind of a story. I think you'll really love this. Scott does a great job with dialogue and characterization. So I'm a fan of Scott's. I really like Scott. So I don't owe him any money. He actually owes me money. But wait, I think. On that bit. But,
damn it! One of you fuckers backed, and now he gets an extra $1. He gets an extra backer because I didn't say it prior to you guys backing, and I wanted to say 69, and now I can't. Now it's going to go to 70.
That's my
You guys
bad.
are ruining everything by backing. Don't they know the point of the show is okay, hold on. The whole point is I get credit for every dollar. If you do it prior to me getting credit, the whole thing doesn't work. You see, there's a system to this. Son of a bitch. I do so much for the community, and you just shit on me. You just shit on me by backing books and giving them money. I'm sorry that had to happen, Charlie.
No, you're good, brother. I hate that somebody backed my book too. Drives me
Right.
fucking crazy. Like, why are they doing this? Like, stop, for God's sakes. Oh. I don't know what to say. I'm done now. I hate it. I hate the fact that you put back in this damn thing. Stop now.
Right, it's horrible. So now we're
God.
gonna have to you're at 69, 1,460, and now we're gonna have to get you to a boring 70 backers. So
Well, it's 69 with an extra. So, I mean, you could always go that route too.
with 1420. That's just I'm not a big fan of the reach around. I'm gonna be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this is why I take this particular podcast in my very enclosed space with my children 40 feet that way with doors shut between us, just for the record. Okay, sorry.
All right. Next up, who we got? We got Dean. We already went to Dean. We got our boy Fred. Fred's going to be easy as well. Fred's
always
Look,
been
Fred,
easy.
it works-
That's how we
it
got
works
married.
fine. It works fine here.
Not
all right.
happening ever.
So Fred here, he is at. We're going to write it down and let him go through. This is one of those easy ones, guys. So while he's talking, I'm going to share it out. You just got to follow it. He's at 43. We need to get him to 50. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. You hit the button. Here, I'll show you how it works. See? It goes away, and then look, it's so easy. It's just super easy. Oh, you're not seeing shit. I'm so
we can see it.
You're not seeing shit. I'm talking to a screen where you're not seeing anything. Hold on. I apologize.
I mean, I see an eyeball and a jack-o'-lantern and a skeleton and a bunch of douches on the left. Oh, sorry.
So what you do is you click this thing, see? And then boom. Easy peasy. So Fred, take it away. Tell us about this wonderful project.
Thank you, Travis. Fisticuffs is a 6-issue miniseries. Books 1, 2, and 3 are coming to Kickstarter this Tuesday, November 4th. Fisticuffs is about a functional drunk whose comfortable life derails when a one-night stand has deadly consequences. For anybody that is a fan of Preacher, The Boys, or that kind of grim, gritty 90s aesthetic, it's kind of a nice blend of like dark humor, explosive, gory action, and deeply personal drama. Like the comp I've been using has been, if you compare it to The Preacher, The Boys, as if they were directed by like someone like Martin Scorsese. It is written by me. We have art by the incredible Stan Yak, colors by Rob Nugent and Timothy C. Brown, and letters and logo by veteran and super talented Dave Sharp. Any
Well,
if you have a dog in the family, it goes over well with animals.
I will say Fistcuff is, I'm not just saying this because Fred's here. I think it's a very good book. I think it's, as a rookie creator, it is super high above. So really, really love it. So
Thank you. Okay.
I'll tell you guys a couple things. So, and Travis, you may know this already, but most other people don't know this. So, I read Fisticuffs as a review for Fred, did it on my Substack, reviewed it, whatever. I fell in love with the book. It's fucking good. It's really fucking good. So good that I asked Fred and Stan and Dave to do an anthology story with me because I was so impressed by the storytelling, the characterization, the collaborate. Clearly these guys work together very well. They gel very well. Dave is actually doing all the letters for my Vagabond. So Travis, you'll see that soon because I'll share that with you, your story. Dave's doing all the letters for that. So really freaking good book. If you're not following it, you should be, and back it and go back to zero or first issue because it's really fucking good.
Thank you, Charlie, and that means a lot because your review was like kind of stuff you dream about. When I saw somebody, not just the fact that you were so like like positive about it, but just the fact that you kind of like it was kind of like confirmation that like a lot of the stuff that I was going for, a lot of the little things were picked up. Like you picked up on like little things about the characters and the pacing and the flow, like. Things that I was actually kind of questioning about, man. Like you'll never know, man. That was a huge, like rocket on my back. I was going to say up my ass, but that would not make sense. On my back to kind of help me, and Travis as well, man. Like when you like, I mean, I feel bad sometimes that I bother Travis too much, and he knows this. Like I tell him all the time, like because. Dude's been like my Gandalf in a way, and like I appreciate you guys, like both of you, kind of like all the help like that I've gotten from you both. I've learned a lot in the little bit of time that I've been doing this, and glad I did too. Like and if I can, just to any creators out there that are kind of like starting out or where I was at and stuff, just take the lead because people do help and the community's great. Sorry, go ahead.
We would say that we are proud of you, but we already said we are proud of Luke, and we are only allowed one proud of this evening. But next week when we have the show, maybe we can be proud of you then, Fred. But until then, we're proud of Luke tonight, not you.
Yeah. And I believe
next time.
I put in for being proud of next week, so.
Yeah, sorry.
My birthday is November 19th. Can somebody just be proud of me for a little bit that day? Like just like 10 minutes? Like
no,
that would mean a lot. But
That's very offensive, Charlie. I'll show everyone who missed it.
But yeah, no, it's
Gandalf high soon.
I was just gonna say it's been great, and these guys have like helped out immensely, and I'm proud of how much better off I feel going into 3 than I did 1 and 2. Like I'm not overconfident. I don't Lord knows anything with this world, but I feel more comfortable doing these shows. As you can tell, like how comfortable I am rambling like a fool right now. I would have just shut the fuck up 6 months ago, but
it is time for the return.
Go back to
you weren't around here when this masterpiece of a book came. You may not have known it.
Which book?
You're going to hear about it in just a second. In fact, I think I got a copy right here. Hold on. I think I do.
Dance
Hold
away.
on, just wait for it. You guys waiting?
No.
I'll tell jokes while Travis is away.
I love the art in that book, Fred.
Thank you.
This
I stand.
This book right here. This is what I'm talking
Okay.
about. Have you heard about this book?
I have. I actually just had it in my newsletter the other day.
Yeah. This guy made a book 17 years ago, it feels like. And it did so well that he went on a tour through India and Bombay. Like it was such an impressive thing. He finally just got back, and I'm lucky to get him on the program tonight. super blessed that he could take his time from his world tour, spending all that money. From what I understand, I have the only copy. He used the rest of the money to do the trip. He sent one, so I would let him back in the show to raise this money again.
He just told people over there, if you want to experience this book, you have to call Travis on the phone and have him read it to you on an audio line.
That's part of the experience. This whole design, this immersive experience. Yeah, the Kickstarter was just so I could like go on the trip. That's really all it was.
Right.
I just need to go. I need to get away again. That's why I'm doing a second one.
Right. I mean, shit's going bad. Like, I understand. You're making the right call. But yeah, tell us about Shockhead Pete. Already funded. Look at this. Raking in the dough.
Yes. Shockhead Peter. Thank you for having me on. Yes, it was a bit of a detour. So, you know, my wife and I, we co-created this book together. And we do also do some work in the, you know, the lesser known film and TV area. And so we got kind of pulled away and totally immersed in those totally enjoyable jobs. And hence our, do I say 3-year hiatus in between books?
I thought you only just came when Trump was president. That's what I assumed.
Right. I did time it like that, didn't I? Oh my God. The question is, can I monetize that? He would. But so we were working on this thing. You know, the first one was kind of like a test because we didn't know how it would go. We'd never done anything like this before. We had some great people kind of guiding us, and then we met amazing people like you guys. And so we did the first one, went well, we fulfilled it, and we started working on part 2. And to make it easier on ourselves, we just decided that part 2 should be 108 pages, you know, because we thought, oh yeah, that'll be easy to get out and fund and print. So here we are with part 2. And we same artist, Giuseppe Sabe Di Stefano from Rome. He does all the art, the inks, the pencils, the letters, and he's been amazing to work with. Just the general pitch I'll give you, it's a Labyrinth meets A Nightmare on Elm Street with Tim Burton vibes, haunted horror with a hint of heart. It's basically the harbinger of punishment descends on the small town of Winding Springs, and a teenage girl with a literal broken heart who is troubled by her desire to possibly join him. That's the gist of our fantasy horror. It's always been meant to be one full graphic novel. We've been obviously kickstarting it in parts. You know, part 1 was our setup, part 2 is a meat, and part 3 is the crazy finale, which will be coming next year. And we promise we're going like right into part 3 right after this. We're going to finish this entire arc. So that's more or less what you have it. We thought it was like a hard PG-13 and 4 up, but more recently we've been getting from some people, they're like, oh, this book was scarier than I thought it was going to be, or I had to move it on the top shelf so my kids don't get it. And we're like, oh shit, really? Like maybe we're just so desensitized. And we're like, oh, and he just chops them up into pieces. You know, like I don't know, or maybe it's the art, and we purposely picked Joe. He wants us to call him Joe, by the way. And because his art was so innocent, and he comes from a background of animation, and it kind of had like that sort of like jovial, like, you know, 90s morning cartoon vibe to it. We're like, oh, this is going to be a cool, you know, dichotomy to it. Like kind of the darker sensibility, but with this, you know, kind of bright, fun art. So I don't know, maybe we're kind of used to the art and we don't think of it as dark as much. But yeah, that's been our journey as of now. And it's been insane.
Yeah, I know that like it seems like an old hat because I said it earlier, but like I really like this book. I pulled it out of my closet because I knew he was coming. because we talked about it. So I dug it out so I could reread it. I love this book. I think it's a great book. Here, I'll even show
Thank
some
you.
pictures here. Some of the best art in indie comics. It feels like a kid's book. Does not read like a kid's book. I would actually put it akin to Coraline a little bit. I know
that's awesome comparable. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's you're not allowed to talk about Neil Gaiman anymore, but I'll risk it. I'll risk it for a biscuit. But kind of in that realm, you've got that edge, you get stuff, and it always goes to that line. I don't think it ever crosses that line. I agree with you, EB, but
and we only think the art has been getting better. Some people actually, we've been going around LA because I'm based in LA, and we've been doing a bunch of comic signings to promote the Kickstarter, and a bunch of the people in the shops, like the owner of the shop, stopped by. And so we've been getting comparisons in the art to Chew, the image book.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And a lot of people have been saying like, oh, I see the art. He's really upped his game from part 2, going from part 1, and he has the detail he's put into this is amazing. We even got Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees comparison for the subject matter, which I was more than happy to accept. But yeah, and then we do walk around
a lot of Scotty Young stuff. There's a lot of comparison there.
When we've been going to the signings, we had this thing made up, which is the actual hand of Shock-Headed Peter.
Oh, okay.
And some people were like, "What the hell is that?" Which is done by the amazing this stop motion animation studio did this for us called Silicone Sound. And we're actually offering this as our super top tier in the Kickstarter if anybody wants to take this home with them.
Wow. That is something. I said yes, I've read and seen things with kids artistry, but the content is hardcore.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, no, I love this book. I've loved it for a long time. I was really, when he jumped in a forum one day, I made a big, exciting declaration: the king has returned. A lot of people don't know, and this is 100% fact. I'm not kidding. His name is EB because he's related to DB Cooper. They're directly related. ABCDE.
I have the bag of money in my closet behind me. I don't let a lot of people see
his
that.
children is FB. That one's not going well at schools.
And CB and QB also, they're playing in the backyard right now.
I mean, CB's very popular these days. CB.
Yeah, this is true. There's no doubt.
So, all right, give him a back. He's at 10,268 at 134. We're going to get him to 135. 10,275. Let's get him some money. He's only got a few more days left, which is sad. He actually won't be
only
here
5
next
days. Yeah,
5 days.
But we will be back for part 3 very soon, I promise.
So let's get that. All right, next up. We're almost done, boys. All right. We got Mr. Matt Knowles.
Matt,
you're making that book that has like a 450 issues. Is that what's going on here?
Actually, this is the 5th issue of this arc. This is the 5th and final issue for Heirs of Isildur or the Perilous Prospects. But yeah, this is the one that is the anchor title that has got a couple different spin-offs from it. We have 18 hours left. We end at 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. But as always, we have a whole bunch of fun stuff in this campaign. We have metal covers, wooden laser covers, socks, glow-in-the-dark shirts, wearable leather masquerade masks. We have homage covers that we've done for each one of the issues. This one is Back to the Future, based on Back to the Future Part 3. And then we also have a sticker pack in this campaign for all 5 of the homages that we've done. We redid the logo for each one, and we have those. We have poker chips, but most importantly, we have the final part of the story about the apocalypse that has come to the town of Shadows Haven, and the only way to stop it might be through those who accidentally caused it. We get to experience the definitive end of this arc. This is something that when I sat down a decade ago, I actually covered this in our Substack newsletter. I actually kind of penciled out, kind of knew where I was going to go for the Crossroads Conundrum arc and the Perilous Prospects arc all at the same time, and it's taken this long to actually get to the end of the Perilous Prospects arc. So we're pretty psyched about this and psyched about actually having this out there and being this close to the completion of the Perilous Prospects arc. And there is the Travis Gibb Memorial reading order graphic that he requested from us a while back, because there is a couple of different arcs and there were a couple of different spin-offs like Tales from Nocturnia, I Am Keto, there's Tatsumi the Serpent Mistress, and we show you how each one of those things actually involves themselves in the overall extended universe.
Now I got a question for you, Matt.
What's up?
If you were doing, because this would be omnibus time, right? I never said that word right. This would be like if you were doing the big giant book. Would all the spin-offs be in it, or would you just do heirs? Just question.
If we were, I would think that right now we would leave Tales from Nocturnia as its own thing. Heirs would be its own thing. If it was like you have to do a Marvel-sized massive omnibus, we would consider doing something like that. But I would rather have it be where each book is its own thing. You'd probably have I Am Keto and Tatsumi the Serpent Mistress would maybe go in there in their own volume together. But we would show you how they all kind of link together, so that way you can put them together if you want to.
Yeah, Matt and staff are mad people at putting these books out and creating this universe. And, there's so many ways and entry points into it. It's wild. So how many books is the total in the series? I did 11 comic issues for the Crossroads Conundrum, and then we turned it into a illustrated novel. You've got, so if you count those all by themselves, and you put Nightmare Scenario in there, which is a one shot, and then you put this in there, you could probably say 18 to 19 releases in total of when they happened. But now there's actually like 7, because the Crossroads Conundrum, you only get that as a book, and then Nightmare Scenario is a one shot, and then all these are perfect bound. So you've got 44 to 56 pages for all 5 in the Perilous Prospects, and they're all perfect bound, so that way you can actually put them on your bookshelf beside all your cool Marvel and DC and Orange Cone trades and Cthulhu Invades books, and they actually will still show on the shelf. Yeah. So one of the things we missed, because there's so much going on, we talk about the cover. What is this about?
Like I said, it's about the apocalypse has come to the town of Shadows Haven, and the only way to stop it is through those who initially caused it, those being Professor Michael Isildur, who found an abandoned laboratory. He went inside and started messing around with the machinery that was in there, accidentally opened up a portal. It starts bringing people that were on the edge of death to him. He, from a humanity standpoint, made the decision to continue to mess around with these machines and pull people through, not realizing that there was a darkened energy that was also coming through, corrupting the town of Shadows Haven, and also corrupting some of the people that were in there, changing some people's minds, changing some things that were actually a part of the world around him. When we start the Perilous Prospects, an apocalyptic event has taken place, and now everybody, the citizens of Shadows Haven and Michael Isildur and all his kind of found family that has come through the portals are all trying to figure out a way to resolve this, or see if there's a way to resolve it before the entirety of the world that they know it is destroyed. And where we're at in the Perilous Prospects in this issue 5, the finale basically started in issue 4, and where we ended in issue 4, the final attempt for everyone to try to resolve this has really exploded in all their faces. And now we're at the point of seeing, will anyone survive? If anyone does, will their lives be the same? We can promise you that not everybody is going to make it to the end of the issue. And it was really fun. And there was a lot of debate between Steph and myself as to who was going to survive, who wasn't, what was the point. We didn't want to, in this series, just have people die just for the sake of dying. That was for Tales from Nocturnia. That was for I Am Keto. We wanted the deaths to actually matter that happened in this book. So we actually debated probably more on that than anything else for the story, because we already knew where the arc was going to go. It was just how the characters were going to fit into that. Do they have more life later on, or is their arc pretty much complete?
And the last thing too is these you have a metal album that comes with these things a lot of times.
Yes, there are 2 metal albums. There was the Crossroads Conundrum album that went with the first arc, and then you have the Perilous. Or you have Heirs of Isildur versus Tales from Nocturnia that actually helps to explain some of the different factions that are involved in the book. There's a couple things that just didn't make sense to try to shoehorn into the story itself. So we kind of made those summaries be lyrics to the songs. If you watch the campaign video, I'm not saying you have to here, but if you were to watch the campaign video, all the metal music that's in there is something that I write and produce. There's been some guest musicians that have come in and worked with us as well over time. But yeah, that's one of the other components of what we do is there's definitely a metal music soundtrack that goes along with it that helps expand out the story as well.
So now don't you feel embarrassed, Gerald, with all the work that Matt put in? You think that you just having 5 versions of your one book is enough? Matt has masks and metal albums.
I'm impressed with Gerald over there, man. I'm like, man, I need the prose version. I need all that stuff. I'm like, good job, Gerald. I like that.
Well, Matt has a much cooler beard.
You're a little low there.
Okay.
You muted.
The metal music's awesome, by the way. Matt sent me some videos. It's kick ass.
Thank you, sir.
Stay nada, sir.
Did you mean to mute Gerald?
I said Matt has a much cooler beard.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Well, I'll say Gerald is a way better artist than me because I literally am probably the worst artist on the stream. So Gerald definitely does a very low bar to set. He could probably close his eyes, take his glasses off, put them on the back of his head, and still be a better artist than me.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I've seen him on Indie-tober. I'm going to agree with Matt. It's been a few years, but I've seen it. That beard is incredible. All right. We're going to get you to 112 tonight. You're at 4,676 with 111. We're going to get you to 112, if not more. This is the last minutes. Let's share it up.
Hey, I tell you, it's been a crazy day. We actually were up almost to 4,900 earlier today. I gave another creator a little word of advice. All of us that are ending before November 1st, without getting political. I think a lot of people are scared. They don't know what's going to be happening with the government shutdown, and we've seen a few of our backers that have kind of what am I looking for? Preventatively kind of cautiously backed down some of their pledges at the last minute. So we're seeing a little more activity at the end than we normally would on a negative side. So, anything we can do to try and pop that number back up would be great. But we totally understand, because of the things that are going on in the country and in the world, if it doesn't go up too much, we understand.
There's a government shutdown? This is news to me. I haven't heard anything about that. That's super weird.
You should.
Unless you're a construction worker working on the East Wing, yes, there is.
Huh.
They're not going to get paid.
Barely an inconvenience. I don't know what you're talking about. Has it happened long? Has it been a long thing?
One thing I will say about this, if you look at this and you're like, dang, that sounds like a lot of stuff. Part of the reason when Travis said, hey, we need to have a reading order in there, we tried to make sure that if you want to just get it and say, hey, I just want to read the Perilous Prospects, you can get in and read that and have an enjoyable story in front of you. If you want to be able to piece in different things here and there, you'll have the ability to do that. So don't, even though we're talking about 19 this and, this many releases and blah, 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 don't let that intimidate you from taking a chance on it and be able to find a way to be able to enjoy it.
True that. Yeah, there's a lot of entry points, which I think is great for Matt. There's a lot of entry points into the universe, and give it a try and see if you have a lot of content. If you like something, you guys, everyone's been in those things, right? Where you like something, and then you have it. Like that's why I refuse to actually like One Piece. Even if it's good, I don't have 1,000 episodes in me.
Hey, just go watch the Netflix version, because I think that the Netflix series is one of the best written 8 episodes. You get to that finale on Netflix, and it's really good. And that way you can be like, hey, I'm a One Piece fan. Here, I don't need 1,000 episodes to be a fan of it. I can watch 8 and be good.
There you go. All right. So next up, I am in this. Matt's in this. Kurt's in this.
And your significant others, Heather and Steph, are both.
My significant other. Absolutely, my significant other. I call her my wife. I tried to call her significant other, but she said that was devaluing when I just kept saying that in public events. This is my significant other.
Thanks for having me on again. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, always. So tell us about Storage Horrors.
So Storage Horrors is about the things that go bump in abandoned storage units. You can think of it as Storage Wars crossed with Creepshow, and you kind of get the general vibe of it. The whole idea was thought up by Eric Palicki. I was talking to him a while back, and I told him I really wanted to do a new anthology, but I wasn't really sure what the subject of it would be. And he said, why don't you do something where it's a Storage Wars type of thing, where each story is about something weird related to the contents of an abandoned storage unit. So we've got a really, like you said, an amazing lineup of creators in this. We've got 19 stories, about 37 creators. If you're a fan of horror, of comics, of anthologies, this is the book for you. Check it out. Pledge, share, recommend it to friends, tattoo it on your forehead, whatever you can do. It helps. I think it ends. We've got about 42 hours left on it, I think.
Are you doing late pledges or no?
Not on this one, no.
Okay. All right. So this is it, guys. This is the end of the road. If you haven't supported it,
get the pledge.
Brian really enjoys characters in Arizona, and so high. Thanks, Brian. And that's a high praise from Brian. We've
got a cover on there by Dan McDade, who's drawn Neil Before Zod for DC, drew Shazam for a while for DC. So yeah, I mean he's a pretty big name guy in there. He was nice enough to do a cover for us.
That's a great cover. Look at that cover.
I love that. It's my favorite cover for the book. There's one I did on Travis. This one's by Frederick Horning. He's a German artist, a good friend of mine, and does a whole retro thing with it. I just think that's perfect for it.
Yeah, I know. Like a lot of retro, like a lot of people get confused for AI. This is not an AI cover. I've seen this guy's work. You can look it up. Like this is how he's always done stuff for the last 10 years.
Yep. I love that whole EC vibe, the coloring of it and everything.
But yeah, I want to go over the list of people. So you got Steph and Matt here. Matt, what is your story about? Give it.
So our story was drawn by Anna Maria, and she's from Romania, I believe. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to bring a little different vibe to our story. It's called Out of This World, and it definitely is about the contents, obviously, of a storage unit that there are people they're definitely trying to get those contents for some reasons that may not be clear at the beginning of the story. We really had fun putting it together. It was interesting forcing the story to be 8 pages because we really could have made it a little bit longer if we wanted to. But when you're working in an anthology, you have to work within the page constraints, and I would say kind of be fair to the size of the anthology. And we had fun putting the story together. Anna did a great job drawing it. She had a lot of fun. She captured the vibe that we wanted for the story really early on. So we're really happy to be involved in the anthology.
Nice. Is this your first grandmother in a story, man?
First grandmother?
Yeah.
What a weird question.
You know what? I may have to go back and look. I think it might be.
So this is the first appearance. So it's cool. Worth more. It's a first
appearance on our story here.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go back and take a look, but it absolutely might be the first grandmother in even in Misfits Clubhouse. I don't think there's a grandmother in there.
Yeah. And if you don't know, like Matt has a thing for grandmothers, so this is right on brand.
Sure.
Like, when did that happen?
Sure.
We have an old lady in Misfits. Oh, all right.
Dang.
An old lady, but we don't know if that old lady has any kids. She's an old lady, but she could just be because even in Misfits, she says she has to go because she has to get to her MMA fight. And we don't know if she's actually going to fight or going to attend or going to be a ring girl. We don't know any of her back history. So she might just be old.
And I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about Matt's fetish with all I know is I was helping him unpack at a con, and he handed me a binder full of old women, and he was like, "You can just hold this and set up." I don't know.
They have to be eating tasty cake pies. You know what I'm saying? And all that. That's what has to happen. That's what I'm saying. So we're halfway there.
All right, we got Daniel Calvin here. If you don't know Daniel Calvin, he's a great creator, creates American Dream. He gets a little crazy on the internet, but I love him for it. I get a little crazy on the internet, no judgment. We've got Kurt doing some stuff. Kurt, what are you doing down here on the road with Howie? What's that about?
That one is by the legendary Jan Strnad, who worked on Mutant World, who worked on Dalgota, worked on tons of other stuff, a lot of animated series in the 1980s. So this one's about a broadcaster who kind of disappeared many, many years ago, and sort of the mystery of what happened to him and these people trying to figure it out. So
Nice.
it's a fun story. It's a very funny story. Maybe one of the funniest stories in there. I think Matt's story's got some humor in it, but
And Austin's funny. That's Austin only writes humor, really. So I'm sure Austin's funny. There we got Phil Charles and Jack Thornton. They're the kings of anthologies. Richard Fairgrave also does a lot of anthologies, and he's a cartoonist. He's actually probably the few people who I consider a true cartoonist. You got more stories there. We can't go over all of them. We got Dan Nooks. We got my wife and Brian Wolf. And we got everybody. We got me and Jesse. Jerome apparently didn't want credit for that one.
we got Eric Malicki in there. He decided to do a story for us. After the idea behind the anthology.
Slumming with us, which is great, with C.R. Florence, which is great. So these are great creators. I love all these guys. I hire a lot of these on my Cthulhu stuff. Fucking back this book. Stop. Just stop. You're embarrassing yourself. All right. You're at 107. We're at 3187. We're going to try to get you 108. 3195. All right. We're getting late, so we're gonna share this out, make sure everybody sees it. I really apologize, Matt. I thought Steph knew about your granny fetish. I did not mean to yuck your yum or yuck your yum. I think that's the term, right? I apologize.
That's for our next story arc. Going to be drawn by Richard Fairgrave.
Some things are better. Some things are better left in the storage locker.
Exactly.
All right, so let's back that. We're gonna get to 108. All right, and one last one, and then we can go through everything and send people away who need to go to bed. Some of you people have kids or something. I don't know. I mean, I have kids, but
I remember your children.
I like them a lot. I like all of them. I've only wanted to give up on one, and I'm not telling them which one. They have to figure it out.
It's like Hunger Games at Travis's house.
He loves kids. They go great with the Cabernet Sauvignon.
I like all my kids. All my kids are great. All right. We got Reroll here. Reroll is a book I have been working on for years. A lot of you guys may have known it from another title. It was originally called Too Much PC. What Too Much PC stand for was too many player characters / too many political correctness. This is about Sega. Sega is an avid gamer. He plays games so much that it has affected his psyche. He goes into a past life experiment, and that experiment goes wrong, and all of his characters come to life. So all of his role-playing characters are now out to kill him. And again, they're all PC. For instance, this wonderful guy right here, this big old brute named Bradicus. Bradicus slept with his mom because, that's what he used to do with his characters. His character would sleep with every woman that was available. So he slept with the woman of the house. It is a funny comedy romp with some amazing art here. As you see, we got Transformers. We've got these are cyberpunk characters. We've got D&D. We've got Vampire the Masquerade. We've got World of Warcraft. This is my love for for role-playing games. I was addicted for many, many years, and I'm giving my love letter. But unlike most people who want to make their D&D game like immortalized, I want to show about the bad parts of D&D and kind of make fun of it a little bit. And as you see, Ignacio is amazing. He's an amazing artist. So good. I couldn't be happier with this book. We've got great coverage. What else you guys need to know about it? Like, I mean,
Tell them why. Wait, weren't they your characters' names in real life?
So some of them are, yeah. Some of them I've changed the characters' names, but yeah, Jester Lou. If you've ever wondered why I use that profile, Jester Lou is. I explain why that is kind of in the book, but Jester Lou was my first character was named Lucifer because I thought Lucifer was cool because he's the devil, and Jester was my second character. So I mixed those two together and I've used it as my name for Instagram and all that stuff. But this is a love letter to that stuff. This book has been on the shelf for a long time. I think, I don't know. And Matt, have I ever talked to you about this book before? Because I feel like I've talked about it for years.
I don't think that you have. I definitely know about the Too Much PC. I know that that
Right.
was something that you were going to do. So what was the reasoning? One, I got to say it, that reroll logo is actually really good. I think it's one of your best logos.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of freaking titles out there. So there's a lot to choose from. But what made you decide that the reroll is going to be a better name for this series?
To be honest, I really didn't want a Dungeons and Dragons / role-playing name title because I wanted to attract other people outside of that. But Too Much PC, everyone was like, it should be too many PCs. It should be like they kept correcting what it should be. And if they're correcting what it should be, it's not working. That's called market research, right?
And I kind of think too, you told me before, you're like, you want people to have a little bit of an understanding of what the title is from the title. That's why it's Tatsumi the Serpent Mistress instead of just Tatsumi. And I feel like if it was Too Much PC, people are going to say too much political correctness, and it would have nothing to. I think that's where most people's first thought would go to with that title. So I think reroll probably gives people a lot more of an understanding of what the book is just from the title now. So I think that was a smart decision.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people, and I'm not trying to, judge anybody, but like so many people do their Dungeons and Dragons game, right? Their Dungeons and Dragons game is the best game ever, and they want to make it into a comic book. Nothing wrong with it. I'm really not trying to talk crap, but a lot of people do that. It's not what I want to do. I want to talk about the other parts of gaming. If you've ever role-played gaming with strangers, you'll find an asshole. like I want to talk about that stuff. Oh, someone had to leave. Oh, bye, Luke. I'll miss you. I love you. Bye. But I wanted to talk about that and get into that. So yeah. All right. I'm going to try to get myself to 1800. That's one backer to 113. What's up?
It's a much better title.
Thank you. But like I said, I really wanted a more generic title, but too many people were confused. So, all right, we're going to start at the beginning. We're going to go over all the books. We're going to see if I've raised you money, if I can mark you off my list. We're going to see if I'm going to eat that pie. It's going to be exciting. Let's get to it. So people can go to bed, do whatever you got to do. I got to finish this beer. My wife gave me a second one, just so you know. I wasn't looking one. I mean, I'm not sure if that's a brag there.
That's
but
because Heather's amazing. That's why.
Right.
You're a lucky guy.
Right, you had to go away and get your own like a savage.
I know. What the hell?
God, man. I mean, I know men are the hunter-gatherers, but seriously, come on.
I had to kill a whole fridge to get the damn thing. I was like, it's insane. Like, what?
Right.
Why?
You
Your
had to
wife brings it to you. Like,
You had to be upset about the Dolphins for Matt, No,
not really. My daughter's
No, you better be. You better be.
My
You
daughter's
said your
a
North
huge
Carolina
Ravens
fan.
fan. I love you, brother. Can't love you. Not for that.
All right. So Dean came on earlier in the show. Dean, I told him we'd get him to 269. We did. So that was easy. We're going to mark him off the list. Look how easy it is. Look. Simple. Actually, you know what? Because I have a shitty camera, you can't see that. I'm going to use this marker. Is that better? You see that better? That's nice. All right. See? Simple, guys. It's simple. That's all you got to do. We got it back. People are running. Our viewer count, they're like, he's going to start yelling at me. I see you running. Don't run away. It's time. All right. Next, we got Love and Death. I told you I would get you to 265. Where'd I get you at? Let's see. 259, 262. All right.
Eat that pie.
It's not the pie thing. We're not on the pie. Chill about the pie, bro.
That's the only thing I want to see tonight. I can't sleep now until I see you eat that pie.
All right. Can we get real for a minute? I don't know why we have to do laundry when I do the one potty. It's one day a week, and it's always got the buzz. All right. I'm going to share it one more time. Guys, 3 of you guys have to click it. 3. I don't know who you are. Probably EB. EB, you need to click this.
I think I already did.
You fucking do it again harder.
I'm doing so hard.
Hit it harder.
Yeah, it didn't work the first time. Roy, don't let me down.
If I press that button any harder, my wife's gonna get pregnant again. I just can't do that.
Wow. Sure.
All right. So it's there. It's shared. I can present it, I think. Yeah. Do you want to go over it one more time, girl? You feeling that?
Yeah. So the Earth's sun is dying. They built a research station with the world's top scientists on the dark side of the moon. Some years later, there's an eclipse. 2 babies are born. One child, when exposed to light, becomes pretty much a void, monstrous black hole, and sucks in everything around it. So he's kept in isolation his whole life on this base, and they have to leave and go back to Earth. So they have to leave him there. So he's alone for 5 years, and that sets off a whole chain reaction. You know, he's a 20-year-old kid and wants to know what he really is. And what he really is could be the end of us all. So this campaign is we have a 20-page comic, we have a over 100-page graphic novel, and 10 chapters of the web series.
Nice. So a honest question for you is, what made you decide to do a graphic novel? Like, this would be your first graphic novel, right? This would come up before anything else because
I don't like doing and it's something Frank and I talked about quite a bit, and wanted to, a lot of times when you do single issues, I don't want to just say floppy, some people think that's derogatory. Things can happen. Other stories come along, or other projects, and then it could be a long time before you actually ever get to read or make the complete story. So this just felt like a story as we kept writing it. There was no way this was going to be a single issue. This had to be one thing. This had to be all contained. That's all pretty much that we're working on. We have another graphic novel we have to start working on for the spring. So we have 2 graphic novels this year, and then we're going to go back to some serialized stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very cool. I'm excited for you. It's interesting when you think of someone who's made other books and this is going to be their first graphic novel. I had the same problem. I had the same thing. I had a book called Dog Days that was technically my first graphic novel. Remember Dog Days, Matt? Oh, the good old times of Dog Days.
Dude, the thing about Dog Days, that's one of those books that was very successful, and there was no drama around it whatsoever. It made you the happiest thing in your entire life. Even more happy than your wife and your kids was the glee that you got from Dog Days. Yes, I remember this quite well.
That is true. That's why I bring it up so often, because I really want people to remember it and love it for what it was, and other than a book's about cooking, that book probably had the most drama I have ever seen around it. That's all I'll say. Matt's lying to you. It was fine. But look, people came through. People know, Gerald. I just needed to yell at them and remind. They were so enthralled about the pie. They were probably waiting for the pie as well.
They don't care about this book. They just want pie. They want to see pudding squirting out of your nostrils.
All right, we got so Love and
I'd
Death
pay
is
for
there. Roy, I'm going to wait on you for a minute. I know you're next, and you probably want to leave, and you can leave. But I gotta. That pie's got to be a thing, so I gotta push off a minute.
And squirting out your nostrils is a whole new visual. Thanks, GVS.
It's a whole new
Appreciate it.
visual.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Signing up for. All right, next up, let's go to Luke. Luke was at we promised him 56 backers. Let's see what we're at. Come on. Share the screen, bro. He got 2 backers tonight. He's at 58. Look at that. Things are good. Very simple. He's not here, so he doesn't get to promote it again. But if you like black and white and anthologies and Luke, that's the book to back. All right. Next up. I think I shared that properly. I think I shared it, everything people needed to know. Next up, we have Claymore. Claymore is Charlie's book here.
Badass with a big sword.
So we wanted to get him to 70 because someone rudely backed while we were live. And we did it. We did it, Charlie. We by God, it people like you. I'm gonna mark that one off. Do you want a picture again, real quick?
No, we're good. You guys keep rolling, man. Thank you very much.
All right, I am gonna
I've
share
talked
it.
enough tonight, so whatever.
I am gonna share it though. We gotta make sure it's shared out though. You don't have to back it, but you need to share it. Well, you should back it. You do need to back it. It's about cowboys and a guy with a fucking claymore. Like literally, like there is zero that anybody can hate
That's the
about
premise. Yeah.
like if you don't like that, you just don't like fun. It's just ridiculous. Why would
That's actually Charlie's original tagline. You don't like this.
I'm writing currently a comic book that has cowboys, but it does not have a claymore, and I feel that that's what it was missing this whole time. It has werewolves, but it did not have. It does not have a.
Yeah, Sky gets all the credit for that.
The claymore is a secret. Oh my fucking god, guys!
One of my
it's
favorites.
Yeah, get him.
It's not hard, guys. All right. Fred fucking talks to me all the time, and it's ridiculous. And I want it to stop. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I want it to stop, and the only way I can make it to stop is by removing him from my psyche and list. So if we can get him to 50 followers, because that's what I stupidly said, we can be done. And again, it's EB who probably didn't do it like I asked him to.
I take all the blame.
Or maybe it was Roy. I don't know who did it, but you guys need to do it. So let's go back to it. It's at, what is it at now? It's at 46.
47.
47. So we got to give him 3 more guys. It's not hard. I shared the link.
I was confused. I was telling people to unfollow. Was I not supposed to do that?
Yeah, that's common mistake.
Right. Okay.
Because
good.
I knew we added. I just wondered because we lost people while we were adding. That's what happened. And to be fair, I thought 50 was too ambitious. I want you to be free of me. I get it too. Like I'm not easy. I feel for you.
It's like the dog. It just barks at me for no reason. I don't know what's happening.
That's a very fair assessment.
Tell us about it though.
Sure. Fisticuffs. It's about a functional drunk whose comfortable life derails when the one night stand causes deadly consequences. It is a very unique blend of dark humor, over the top, bizarre action, and deeply personal drama. It is largely about dysfunction, addiction, but funnily enough, in book 3, we really get to put the fun part in the dysfunction. Book 3, we get to go on a bit of adventure. And anybody that read book 2 knows we end on quite a bit of a nasty cliffhanger. Some gnarly looking monsters, some phallic shaped, some not, left our hero in peril. And book 3, we're going to find out if Nick, our hero, is able to, get away with bending situations to his will, or if his attempts at vigilantism are going to blow up in his face, like some other things blew up in his face, for those of you that know. So, we got books 1 through 3 launching on Tuesday.
Okay.
Richard Fairgrave would be very proud of the phallic creatures that you create. Just saying.
Well, I can't wait. So actually, that's one of my favorite parts of book 3. That phallic creature gets some awesome treatment that I just cannot wait to share. In all the phalluses in my work, this one is probably my favorite.
Of all the phalluses.
Well,
Multiple.
Yes,
I mean,
he
there's
has another
multiple.
book about. He literally has a book about dicks, but we're not talking about your other book about dicks right now.
no, it's not about dicks.
It
Dicks
is,
just
it is.
dick. No, dicks
It's just
take
a
the
bag of
focus.
dicks.
It's
I've read it. It's about dicks.
it's got too many dicks per page. The ratio is too high.
Correct. The ratio
Yes.
of dicks per story is too high. All right,
Yes.
you're at
Scottish and
Fisticuffs
Star
has-
Trek would say.
But Fisticuffs has the right amount of dicks, so you definitely want to get in on this one.
Obviously,
You're at
friends
49.
for NASA. So yeah,
We need one
I'm
more
sorry?
person to back it. We need one more person to back it.
Look at the
So-
desperation in Travis's eyes. He wants to be left alone.
I do. But we're gonna go to Sharkhead Pete. Sure.
Sure.
I promise you 135.
What we got? You did. Woohoo! I'm free. I'm free.
But you're free. You're free, good sir. But do you want to pitch it
Awesome.
one more
Thank you.
time?
Yes. Shockheaded Peter is a fantasy horror graphic novel. It is Labyrinth meets A Nightmare on Elm Street with Tim Burton vibes sprinkled on top. It's haunted horror with a hint of heart. The harbinger of punishment descends on a small town and a teenage girl with a literal broken heart who's troubled by her desire to join his disturbing crusade. We call it a fucked up fairy tale. It genuinely is. Shockheaded Peter is basically Willy Wonka and Freddy Krueger all mixed in one. Your deranged fairy godmother, if you will. We're definitely going to finish the book and do a Kickstarter right after this one and not wait 17 and a half years and 6 trips through the East Asia resort towns. I did not use the money last time for that. So come on and join the community. We'd love to have you. I actually really do want people to read this book because I'm really proud of it, and I'm excited to finish it and the work will be done and I'll be like, oh, I'm proud that I made that, and I want people to read it and share it. And the art is pretty freaking awesome. Joe is fantastic, and getting better with each and every page. So yeah.
Nice. No, I like it. I think it's cool. Oh, look, you got another one. Look at that.
Oh shit. I just gotta talk like that.
Yeah, they felt compassion or something.
Oh.
I wasn't a big fan, but they liked it.
Yeah.
So whatever it's them to bag. That's
I literally have no soul, so was that real emotion? So because I
Yeah.
think I was playing. Okay,
I like the more yelling thing, but
Yeah.
whatever
I
they
do that
like.
a lot. I'm gonna
but
go beat a couple people up right after this. So
I love this book. I think it's great.
thank you,
I bought the first one, so
appreciate it.
we'll see it. All right, and let's go back to Fisticuff because I noticed something happened while I was gone.
Did we hit 50?
We hit 50.
Beautiful. Goodbye, Travis. Have a good night.
Okay, all right, you fuckers.
Leave him alone now.
All right. Here's Silver. Let's quick go through. Matt, where are you at? You guys just recently talked, so I feel like not much has happened, but I'm hoping. Get a couple of bucks here. All right. We wanted to get you to 112, which we did. But I think that
Good,
was
good.
me. So I don't like that.
So do you want to adjust your number then?
No, I don't want to adjust my number, but I want to yell at people because other people should do this. This is their job, not mine. I'm sorry for fighting people. All right, go another pitch quick. Maybe
All right,
maybe
so-
they didn't like. Maybe they thought you were too mad.
Ah, here's the-
I'm going to play the trailer. Fuck them.
Do it.
This is
Do
your
it.
fault.
Do it.
This is your fault.
I could see that video pumped Fred up so much he wanted to go do some backyard wrestling right then.
I want that to be my entrance music, man.
Dude, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So so it's apocalyptic sci-fi set in a steampunk world. One of the big things we say about Heirs of Isildur is, or about everything we do at Symmetry Creations, is we like to create characters you can relate to and universes you want to escape into. I mean, obviously, who wants to escape into an apocalypse? But it's definitely a fun story. We're really proud of how it's all come out. We've spent meticulous time making sure that every character had an arc that actually was going to resolve every story point. We tried to make sure, since this was the end of the arc for the issue, that there wasn't going to be any dangling things where, like, the last time you saw a story was in issue 3 and we haven't talked about it again. We really wanted to make sure that your time and your money was going to be well spent and you felt like you got a full story from this arc. So, hey, it looks like we picked up a couple more. That's pretty awesome. We have a couple of stretch goals that are pretty close. We're only 11 backers away from one. We're a few $100s away from another. If we can reach either one of those and finish off strong, that'd be awesome. But definitely appreciate every single person that's supported so far. And thank you guys for listening to all this stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video.
All right. All right.
Who put
All
that
right,
trailer together for you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
What
Cool.
I'm going to do.
And that's your original music, right?
Yeah, original music, and I put the trailer together. Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
We're gonna take a break because I am part of Storage Wars and I'm part of Reroll, so I'm gonna make sure we go to those in a minute. So, Roy, it's finally your time. See if we're eating this cake. Have you? Roy? I don't feel that you've been excited about the pie situation.
Well, my kink is more about how much of it ends up on your beard,
Right.
and whether you're gonna kind of thing.
Is this what
Is
the
this
stream's
Canadian
really about?
Do all Canadians have this fetish?
It's it's a kink that's
All right.
really began more with maple syrup,
Right.
feel like we're
extended into the pie realm.
we're getting Kickstarter and like OnlyFans. If we can just
I
like
was-
bridge them together, maybe like we can fund our comics that way. I mean, economy's tough. People understand.
Fred.
Yeah, I mean, hey, let's do Lick Starter. There you go. There's a good idea.
I think we should just call it Only Freds, and then we're good to go.
Full screen for the pie, then. Going to full screen for the pie, stand by, and good to go. All right. Well, I need to see. We're trying to get to 78. However, if we can get Roy a couple more backers, it'll depend on the pie performance. I'll tell you. All right, so let's see where we're supposed to get him to 78, and that'll tell you is whether or not we're eating the pie. So we are eating the pie. Hold on, let me refresh. We are eating the pie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share it out. I'm going to let him pitch, and if we can get a couple more backers during this time, we'll talk about how graphic this pie situation is going to get. So Please, Roy. What, Roy? Why is there a Nazi there? What is happening?
Those are the villains.
Oh,
What's
okay.
a
All right.
better villain than a piece of crap Nazi?
Right.
So the Sentinels is like a Bronze Age style superhero team comic that this is obviously the 12th issue, and they've been kind of done in one stories, so you can pop in at any time and follow what's going on, I think, for the most part. There has been a sort of a subplot or series of subplots running in the background that kind of looks like we're dropped into a subplot that goes nowhere, but it all culminates in this 12th issue, and which sets up kind of the final arc of 6. So all the back issues are obviously available. The blank cover that you sort of see in the rewards is inspired by the Usual Suspects film, and then we've just sort of been, I say we, it was just me that's doing it, revealing the various villains sort of one at a time, and hopefully anybody who's followed the book sort of knows who they are and has some idea of who the remaining person is. Yeah, so that's kind of where we are, and
So,
what the
question
series
for
is.
you: Have you ever done a trade for Sentinels?
Did a trade, collected the first 6 issues. So there's two trades. One is just the books, and the other is the books plus a bunch of extra like pinups and things of that nature. So once 12 is done, there'll be a 7 through 12.
All right. Well, we are at 79, so that we got one extra for the pie. I'm gonna refresh one time. But it is pie time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. First, we got to mark him off the list. Aren't you glad
I think he wants you to mark him off the list with a pie-shaped symbol as well. No X's.
Do a pie chart.
A little pie chart. We did just lose like 3 people who are watching. They're like, I am not watching this shit. And those guys I appreciate. Those are the real MVPs. I do not have a napkin, so we're not going to go too crazy, but we're going to eat a pie. Aaron, get excited. Aaron's been waiting this whole night for this pie.
I was gonna say people come for the comics and stay for the pie, but it sounds like people may be coming for the pie.
And it's one of those two. It's already breaking apart like it was from 1952, which is nice.
Oh,
Is this gonna be a Fallout shelter?
Oh yeah, look at it.
Oh, it's gonna taste so good, bro.
Yeah.
It already broke on me. I didn't bring a napkin, so I didn't plan this out very well.
Listen, Roy is disgusted. Roy is disgusted right now by the lack of pie dripping down your shirt right now. Get to it. Roy is pissed. We can feel his frustration.
You need more in the beer.
I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty messy. No,
I mean, look at the hands. Like it's pretty. Like if pies are your thing, guys. Like
I mean, it's almost like you wiped your ass and licked it. It's great.
I feel so dirty.
Oh my!
Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, suck that clean. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. OnlyFans, y'all. Let's go.
You know, it'd be great. Matt would appreciate this if next week he does like a cherry pie and he gets it all up in his hair, like the Ric Flair kind of like
looking like he bladed.
Yes, yeah. Like he's been bleeding for 60 minutes.
I'm styling a profiling.
Roy has a book that's like the old times, and the old time had pie book. It's for Roy. It's specifically for Roy. It's not for.
She's my cherry pie.
Yeah, I really have pie on my pants, and it's pissing me off. That's part of the really pissing. All right. So what we're gonna do here? Oh, I did fucking have a napkin. Look at that. I take that back. See that Heather Gibb. She is
thinking ahead.
She's amazing. This is why you're still alive today.
Right. She's a gem. She's a gem. So I've kept you guys a long time. Anybody's got to go, you can leave. We got to go through Storage Wars. So Matt can't leave and Kirk can't leave, but everybody else, please go ahead and leave. Like
I gotta bounce. I do have to admit that the Storage Wars I did back in the midst of. I broke the rule. I didn't wait for you to finish, and I backed while you were pushing it. But I did it on purpose. No, I'm kidding. So
But then, and Kurt can't thank me forever. Like, oh my God, you're
Yeah.
so great. Like,
that's
it's
why
like
I
you
did
got
it.
back, like just from nothing.
I want to come back at 1 a.m. and check in on you guys and still. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys for having me. It was awesome. I hope to do it again
Thanks for
sometime.
backing. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, man.
You're always
And
welcome, friend.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Take care, EB. Nice meeting you today.
Gerald, Roy, Fred, you guys got to take off. Charlie, I know he's here to the end, so I'm not even going to fucking ask him.
I'm here.
My pie is
Here for
making me
whatever.
hungry.
Still got
so I
pie in
gotta
your hand, pal.
I'm working on it.
Stuff it in.
It is
Let's
on my
go.
face, guys.
Stuff
That's what
it.
she said.
Yeah, stuff it in.
Wrong.
I gotta have supper, so I'm gonna drop off. But thanks for having me on, and best of luck on everybody's campaign. Hopefully, we get past our finish lines and onwards and upwards.
Yeah, I agree. Let's look at Storage Wars real quick.
Mhm.
See what's up. I'm actually shocked Jared's still here and drawing. Look at him.
Well,
He's
he's
probably drawing
exactly.
the worst shit right now. Like
He's
it's
ignoring
probably
the hell out of us. Yeah, he's like, oh, I don't know what they're saying. I don't care. Oh yeah, Storage Wars. Yeah, great. Okay, whatever.
no. He's drawing pies. He's just drawing.
That's what I was going to say. He's drawing Travis eating that pie.
Pulling pies out of his diaper. With
His
tiny
next cover will be Travis with like pie like this. Like,
That's got to be a variant cover to something. Like storage. That could be like a Storage Wars cover.
or it's just a variant, and we won't say of what.
Right. Yeah, for anybody who's looking for the pie shot, you may use this for your covers.
screenshot.
Screenshot that. Go ahead and you're welcome.
Screenshot.
You're welcome. All
I
right.
hope Frank is still watching.
Was Frank was watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So where are we at with Georgia? So we were at 107. We're still at 107. So some motherfucker didn't back. Let's see. All right. We got to share it again. Matt, why aren't you getting more people to back this? I'm eating pies here. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Fred, why haven't you backed it, man? I'm telling you right now to back it, Fred.
Stop
Stop putting
Fred
it on the
has
spot.
Gerald, why didn't you back it, Gerald? I told you that Matt told me to tell you to back it.
All right, fine.
See, Charles got to refill his beer. He's so frustrated with the lack of Storage Road funding. Like, and it's about Pat Shan time. Like, Pat Shan should be jumping on any time now. He normally is like the minute
where
we're
hell is
all
Pat?
done.
Like, bro, Pat, where you at?
Yeah, Pat. But we shared this out. I'm gonna go through it again. Kurt, talk because I'm eating pie.
Mm-hmm. Well, Storage Wars is about the things that go bump in the abandoned storage units. It's all about each story being about something weird related to the contents of an abandoned storage locker. We've got 19 stories, 37 creators, just an amazing variety of stories in there, from serial killers to possessed dollhouses to portals to other dimensions. And so there's a lot of stuff in there. There's Travis Gibb, the great Travis Gibb, contributed to it. Heather Gibb, Matt Knowles, Steph Cannon.
The better Gibb.
So if you're a fan of horror or comics, definitely check it out and back it, pledge, share, whatever you want to do. Every little bit helps. Got about 41 hours, I think, left. So yeah, plenty of time.
You know,
And by the way,
Kickstarter is now, you might want to rename it Storage Whores and see if that works.
I think
That's that combination of Kickstarter and OnlyFans we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
People like sexy covers, like Travis with the pie.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, and honestly, the secret to getting to any of my anthologies is to talk to my wife. You know, that's the secret. So if you back it and let Heather know that you backed it for her, your odds are significantly higher. She literally will fight for people all the time. You know?
You never let me in.
I can literally tell you, like, she has, and we're doing Cthulhu Invades Pub. It's very limited who I'm bringing in. I can only bring 12 to 14. The original plan was 10. It's now gone to 14 because Heather has taken 6 slots of people that she said is in. I haven't even picked my people yet.
And I totally believe that, actually. So
that is a true statement. I'm not.
No, I do. It's legit. I know.
Oh shit! All right, we're having a new challenge, huh? Hold on. Australia has woken up.
Hey guys, how you going?
Are you here for the pie, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
I do love a good meat pie, mate. But you guys don't really do meat pies, do you?
Well, and Travis loves sticking meat in his face, apparently. So it's
Oh boy.
Well, weren't you saying before that you were really after his Dean or something? Like
it was Dean's thing.
Yeah, Dean's thing. There you go. Yeah. So you've always wanted Dean's thing. I was like, really? Okay. So
that is such an inside joke. Because I don't know if you know. So for those who don't know, Dean loves The Thing, like Marvel's The Thing. That's his favorite character. And Dean wanted a chance to make his thing, and so I said, "I'll publish it." And Dean made his thing, and so we have Dean's thing now. So there you go. And I published Dean's thing before anybody else.
Okay, there we go. So there's madness behind the story.
Oh,
Sounds
there's
filthy.
much madness.
Well, I was disappointed I didn't get to catch up with you guys at Baltimore this year, so I haven't ventured over to the States this year with everything that's going on over there. So yeah,
we did miss.
How come nobody gave you a reward, a nomination, so you could come see us?
I don't know, man. I didn't pay them this time, so
it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I apologize.
But I've been listening to you guys while I've been working, so it's in the afternoon here now. So,
did you do you have the lovely Daniel, whatever his last fucking name is, beautiful face man with you?
No, he's over there. He's over there. He's on Days of Our Lives at the moment. So
no way. Oh
yeah. So he's what's called EJ Demira.
I had no idea.
Yeah, this may shock you. Not a lot of men watch Days of Our Lives.
No,
you can call it sexist if you'd like. You can call it sexist, but
it's just true.
I always say he's the guy from Spartacus because, like, then guys like, oh, okay, I watch Spartacus, and then the guys that like him are like, oh, well, I watch Spartacus as well for a different reason. So yeah.
Well, so, wait a minute. You call women gagas? Like, I have so many questions here. Like, let's stick with this for a minute. Women are gagas? Are they only gagas in groups?
No, they're just gagas.
Yeah, well, gagas isn't a thing in America. Like, we have Lady Gaga. We have one Gaga. We don't have other gagas.
She was anointed a lady. Like, it's a title.
She's the lady of the night. She has eaten more pies on camera than I have. I'll tell you that.
Let's change that.
So how's everyone going? How's everyone's Kickstarter going? They're all traveling well?
I think so is it single girls or Gaga? I need to know.
No, I just I don't know. I think I just made it up, to be honest. I don't actually think it's a thing. I think I just made that up. So
Gerald, you're from Italy. Is Gaga a thing there?
No.
You said that with like such disdain that it was really well done. You should
Thank
be
you.
on Days of Our Lives.
I really like the long pauses.
Be nice. Nice job making short work of the pie chart. No, thank you, Aaron. I look forward. By the way, you sent me a message. Sending me a message is pointless. I don't reply to anybody but Charlie, so I don't know why anybody messaged me. I'm supposed to reply to Gerald. Gerald needs a reply from me. Actually, to be fair, Charlie needs a reply from me too, and I didn't reply to him either. So you're in good company, Aaron. The answer is that post that everyone's posting on the Cthulhu is not the live post. I haven't done a new one this year in the last 3 months. So when I do a new one, you'll be on the list. Anthony, would it be a murder or a Gaga's? I don't know. All right, hold on. I got to mark some things off my list, Sean, and we can talk about yours. Hold on.
No problem.
I got to mark some stuff on my list. We got Storage Whores. We got 2 backers. Thank you for the bullying of the first back to Gerald. And then whoever did the second one, I appreciate you as well.
Oh, sweet. That's cool. We're over 3,200 now. That's great.
Yeah. We may get 3 if we keep going. All right. Bye, Charlie.
I think it's just about
And
time
then
for a
mine.
beer
Let's see if we can mark off reroll here. I was supposed to get to 113. I think I did. No, that is the back. You're not allowed to see that. That's gone, right? Okay, let's go. I would be worried that Kickstarter would be mad at me, but they're on strike, so whatever. All right, I'm at 113. All right, cool. Everybody's happy. Except for you, Sean. You're not happy. You just got here.
I followed Fred's campaign as well. The artwork on that looks wicked.
Thank you,
It's
Sean.
really good. Staniak is really good, yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
So
Sean,
that's number 46. I like to say what number I am so that I'm not that one of those people who are like, I followed your project, but they actually didn't follow your project.
Sean, if you want to, if you're interested in backing, I actually don't have shipping to Australia yet. Yeah, I should turn that on. I'll make sure I add that on account of you, just in case that you want a copy.
Perfect.
Make sure I'll hit your continent for you.
That's it.
So Sean, when are we going to work together? We have this Melbourne idea that we still haven't done yet.
Don't be saying that out here. People might steal it.
Okay, it's fair. We can't sell anymore except for it's called Melbourne. That's all you get. That's spoiler.
Yeah, I've decided not only do I look after my littlest one and work part-time, but I also decided on top of running a publishing business that I'd go back to university. So I'm in my final subject of year 2, and then I finish next year. So I've actually had to pull back on a lot of projects because I've been doing university. So
And there's no money in comics, so that's also a factor.
that's hence why I've gone back to university,
Right.
so I can earn more money. So yeah.
But you don't miss those Star Wars conventions. I still see that. So
No, I went to Japan this year, so I'll definitely get over to the US in 2027. So Celebration. So
Nice.
I have been to Celebration. When I say semi, I saw Kevin Smith. He spoke at Celebration a few years ago in Orlando. Not a few years ago, probably 12 years ago. But I didn't go to Celebration, but because he was there, you get to walk through it to go to the Kevin Smith thing. It was a separate ticket. But it was the coolest because everyone's seen the Kevin Smith talks, right? Where he talks about his movies and blah, blah, blah. This was him just talking about his toys, which was the coolest thing. He was just talking about how much he loves the Star Wars toys. And where he got them, how his mom found them, and that he got a figure. One of them was somebody else's kid. They sold that at a yard sale, and that kid found out and was mad about it. A whole thing.
I saw him tell that story on Comic Book Man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. All right. So So this thingy won't die, huh? You keep making more of this book. Why do you keep making more of this book?
Yeah, it's Fractured Shards has been pretty popular.
Yeah.
I think there's been a little bit of Dan Furigal's influence, who's the co-creator and the character that we based off his likeness. I just think it's a really cool story. So it's a cyberpunk detective series. We've kind of mixed it, that medium crossed with Blade Runner style of story. It looks visually really good, we think, and then I've just got a bit of a track record on being able to fulfill and get books out to people. So it had a really good first 48 hours, and then we had another spike about a week later. But then, as always, the beautiful cliff face comes, and it's been a fairly quiet couple of days. So, but yeah.
Yeah, and this you were the first person who used Faricelli. I know you're not using him anymore, but Ricardo, right? Is Ricardo still the artist or no?
So this is the last one that he's done, and
Okay.
I don't know whether a lot of people know about Ricardo, but there's been a few issues in projects not getting fulfilled. We were lucky enough that we were not one of those. But the next volume onwards, we've actually got a different artist now. So yeah.
He's a very talented artist, but he has always had problems keeping his commitments, unfortunately. I like the guy, but I'm really glad that you got, because it's not a question of his art though, because his art is so good. I was watching him for nowadays as well. And you just got.
I think sometimes people just overcommit. And sometimes you need to understand what you're, and I'll say that myself, hence why I haven't done as many projects, is that I feel like I've overcommitted to too many projects, and I'm just having to go, okay, I need to wrap a couple of these up and finalize some of these before I start doing more and more and more, because I think I'm up to about 7 different series at the moment, which is a little bit ridiculous for an small indie publisher. So yeah.
And you know what? You don't have any that's ended, right? They're all still ongoing, right? What is this? I know this. Where's Charlie? Is Charlie back yet?
I'm here. Yeah, and that's I don't know what that is.
Was this? Remember that when all the girls left and said, "Hey, we need to take a picture at Baltimore." Is this what they were doing?
Or I'm pretty sure that's what that was, because they left all of us, and we were drinking and buying drinks for everybody else. And
right, we didn't even notice. And this is what was happening, Sean. This is why he came to America.
It's hilarious, because as I said to you, like, we had that really good first 48 hours, and then we had that spike. When we had the spike was when I posted up this photo saying, "Oh, we've got this as an exclusive add-on," and then all of a sudden it was like, "Vroom," like, But so if people don't know who Dan Furigal is, he was Agron off Spartacus. He's an Australian actor. As I mentioned, he's on Days of Our Lives at the moment, which is that other image down there. He plays EJ Demira, but super nice guy, awesome guy to work with. And that photo, the story behind that photo is he actually did that for cancer. It was called In the Tub, and a bunch of different artists, actors, all got their kit off to raise money for cancer. So we actually, when we sell some of those photos, we do a donation to the charity as well around that. So yeah.
So
what you're saying is sex sells. I get it. Okay.
He's giving people cancer. That's a weird thing to do, but I mean, all right.
So it's actually funny, that last one there, Travis. If you scroll back up, the last reward there, my wife actually came up with, because the book was called In the Tub. So on this Ultimate Dan experience, the first time we did this, we actually did the live Zoom an hour in the tub, like with Dan Furigel. But after the first campaign, we couldn't do it because he was like, "Man, I had to do 3 back to back." And he goes, "I was so wrinkly." By the end of the
and we all hate cold water.
But yeah.
Hey, Sean, I gotta get out of here, man. But I'm glad that you're up on here, man. I wish that you were on like Eastern time in the U.S. time, because that's the only time zone in the world. I mean, Travis knows that. I know that. Fred knows
It's
that.
the only time zone in the world. I don't know
It's
why.
the only time zone in the world. All right. Good seeing you, man. I gotta roll.
Later, Matt. Have a good one,
See you,
bud.
fellas.
Matt, have a good one.
You too. See you.
But yeah, so I shared this out, by the way. You're at 126. I want to get one backer for Sean. If we can just get one backer, I'll be happy. Get some little love for Fractured Charts here. These are graphic novels. How many pages are they?
So they're 54 pages all
Okay.
up. So
I think,
yeah,
Sean, I think the ladies are asking how long is it?
Right. That's what they're asking.
how long is it? I haven't seen it myself, but I believe it's a fairly long story. So yeah.
The Gagas want to know how long it is.
Gaga.
I mean, when you posted those photos, the campaign got very erect, right? I mean,
It did. It
went
did.
up
It went
really high.
It went
Yeah,
straight up. I can even show you the back end if you want.
No, we're good.
No, it's
So,
okay.
but no, it's, the one
I-
good thing about his audience is that a lot of the girls love him, but his main character on Spartacus was gay, so he has a lot of men following as well. So I've gone as it's the perfect thirst trap for both audiences type of thing. So
That's awesome.
Perfect. Does he do cameos? Can we get cameos of him?
yep. So he does cameo. He's like super reasonable as well. I think he's like $40 or something. So
Wow.
yeah.
So if I just want to chat, I'd be like, "Hey, remember we met at Baltimore?" Like, he'll message me back for $40.
So he actually wanted to go back this year. It was me that was like, "Oh, dude, I can't make it. Sorry, man." So, and he was too scared to go by himself. I was like, "Come on."
Oh.
They don't bite,
yeah,
mate. Not
he
all
was
of them. So.
Spartacus
Yeah,
jailed.
We all knew who he was.
No, he was great. He was fun to hang out, and he was pleasant, down to earth. Like he hung out with us fat comic people, except for Charlie. Charlie probably made him feel at home because Charlie
Yeah.
I was the second best looking guy that night. That was all I knew. So yeah,
it's the best you can do, Charlie. It's the best you can do.
I tried. I really tried. Even my wife was like, "Yeah, you're the second best looking guy."
Wow.
All I want to tell you, Sean, is Charlie's wife didn't come, and neither did your guy. I'm not saying that they were together. I'm just saying there's something there.
She was at home paying for a cameo video.
So Dan has an OnlyFans, and I caught it. My wife.
I do find it interesting that my wife never comes into my Zoom meetings. Like, she's like always, really, respectable and that. But whenever I seem to be having a Zoom with Dan, you just I didn't mean to walk in. Really? It's the only Zoom call that you seem to accidentally walk in on. But anyway, but no, he's super nice. I did a show up in Brisbane, and his whole family came to the show to surprise me, to say hello, which I was just like, is amazing. So I got to meet his mum and dad and his younger brother and all that as well. So they're just a great family. All of them are super talented. We'll give a shout out to his brother Nathan. He does the videos. So if you check out the videos on our Kickstarters, so he uses all that motion capture and everything from the still images to be able to move it and do really cool Kickstarter videos. He's done a couple for Scout Comics, Image, and that as well. So yeah.
Okay. No, he's like I said, he was a nice guy. He was good to us and treated everybody well. So I think he's great.
I think he feels a little bit more comfortable now after a few more graphic novels come out. Like I think he felt a little bit of a ring in to begin with, where now he's he reads more comics these days, backs a few Kickstarters himself. So
nice.
I think like with any of us, like once we get into the community and everything, it almost is a natural instinct to kind of support everyone in that ecosystem. So it's kind of great that he's encompassed that as well. So
yeah,
well,
it's reminding me he hadn't backed my shit yet, but no, he's great. I love him.
I'll mention that to him, Charlie. So I'll be like, this is one you haven't backed, mate.
Well, and we specifically would like if he can't back, that's fine. But if he can get us the free room and board, Charlie and I will sacrifice coming. We'll go down under to a con to hang out with you guys. Just get it all expenses paid, Sean, and we'll be there just to help you guys out. We appreciate it. You guys need American people there who can speak the proper King's English, and we'll happy to help.
Hell, I don't even speak proper English. I like, so whatever. I will speak whatever you want.
I'll have to say I've got a couple of connections at the conventions. They're always looking for different people to come out and everything. So
double Ringo nominated. I'm telling you, I've got the creds.
And I have a new credential, just so you know, Sean. I am a 4-time Ringo Awards dinner attendee.
Yeah, he's attended it 4 times, Sean. Like,
oh, okay, wow, okay.
If you needed the deal sweetened at all,
I don't have any, Sean. I don't have any credentials yet, but I just got an email from Travis Gibb01 who's going to unlock my potential to maximize my Kickstarter dollar. So I'm on my way. It's going to happen.
I got the same email here down under.
He's on top of things.
I heard he didn't. His language was not overly great, but it was definitely better than the original Travis Gibb. So
that's a fact.
He just needs to add. Travis just needs to learn to add "use" to every word.
It is funny, Travis, and I didn't tell you about this, but it did actually come down here, and there was 3 other guys that I know of in the community that reached out to me and go, "Oh, do you know Travis? I see that you're friends with him on Facebook." I'm like, "It's not him. I'm sorry, but it's not him. I've gone at the scam, blah blah." No, they actually thought, they were like pumped. They were like, "Oh, this American guy's like reached out to me. It's awesome." I'm like, "Oh, he is awesome, but it's not him." So.
And I'll happily help them, have them reduction, but me, not Travis Gibb01.
Yeah. It's crazy how often that is happening. I had one from Dan Mendoza, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! I finally made it." And then realized it was a scam. I was like, "Oh, I just belted my confidence."
Well, and the worst part is I can't even report it. I tried to report it, and Gmail wants me to give a list of how much money I've lost. I was like, I haven't lost any money. He's just pretending to be me. He's gaining money. Like, there's no money I've lost. It's the fact that he's gaining money for services that I don't provide. Well, I do provide, but they're free. Like, I don't charge to help people because I that's not my business.
Well, we had when we started doing crowdfunding, Dan had a whole heap of issues with people creating fake Facebook profiles, and then when he posted up on his Facebook, they would then respond with another Facebook profile with the same photo saying, "Oh, this is my personal one. Thanks for supporting my Kickstarter. Come and talk to me here." And like, unfortunately, there was someone within our community that had supported the campaign that got done out of a bit of money that way. And like, he had to do a video and say, guys, like, I don't reach out like that. Please don't respond to that, all that type of stuff. But I was trying to flag them all. And same thing. Meta was just like, well, are they saying that they're actually him, or are they just using his name? I'm like, well, isn't that the same thing? Like, they're using his name, pretending to be him. They're like, oh, well, unless they actually say they're him, people are able to identify it's not him by like the username. So the URL will actually have the proper name of the person. Rather than but anyway, it was just, they were just not helpful whatsoever. So
unfortunately, there's nothing I'm flattered that I've got to the level that someone decided that I'm the proper person to clone. I appreciate that. But I wish there was something I could do about it, because I get so many messages, and then like there was this email that I got from this guy who's doing a baseball game, like it's some sort of electronic baseball game, and he desperately needs help. And he's like, I really need help. He's like, I reached out to you, is this you? And I was like, that's not me, man. And he's like, well, I still need help. Could you help me? And I was like, if you were a comics guy, I could give you so much. I don't even know what we're talking about here. It's an electronic baseball game. Like, I don't have an audience for an electronic baseball game to help you. He's like, could you share the Kickstarter? Again, the horror or superhero audience isn't electric baseball players.
I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but like when like Charlie and you and Matt were talking about the Dolphins, like 6 of us had blank faces, like we never heard of football before.
Right.
It just doesn't translate.
Right. No. So I want to go back to the campaign from actually, Gerald, are you going to show us what you're drawing at some point? Oh, hold on. We got to make you big. Hold on. Don't keep it up. Oh, is that
wow.
Constantine one that flips over? Okay.
Is that Swampy upside down? Wow.
Oh.
Now, did you post that on Facebook, or did you just show me that privately? I don't remember.
I just posted the beginnings of it.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to paint this before I go back to Italy.
I love the Global Comic shirt too, by the way.
What?
You have a Global Comic shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I used to do volunteer work with them.
What is the volunteer work? Did you hit next on the image on the thing so they could get more views?
I went to cons and worked in the booth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like what I thought you did better. Like they have a whole
I
bunch
like
of
that better too.
just sitting next to increase the reach so people feel like they're singing.
That is much better.
Just click next. And they're like, so great. All right, let's go back to Factory Show. Everybody else has shared their stuff. Everybody else is good. We're going to try to get you at least one. So, little cyberpunk, little stuff. Like, what are we talking here? What's it going to cost us for all 4 here?
I have done a Kickstarter no, and I have not done a catch-up tier.
Oh.
I only realized that the other day because I have them all as add-ons.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go back and add that in.
I would definitely do that. Yeah, you're going to get a lot more backers that way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to say that the Sentinel too, but he's been doing it for so long, but like his should, it only had issue 12. Like you got to have those old ones.
Yeah. So they're definitely available, and I've got them. Yeah, there you go as add-ons. But I'll definitely go back and do, because I do usually 2 covers, a standard and a variant. Do 2 kind of catch-up tiers in regards to those. So I'll probably do them at maybe 100 Australian, which would be 80 US.
Nice.
For four, or it'll be five graphic novels, 4 Fractured Shards one, and then Aquila, which is just like a spin-off within the same universe. So just kind of cool. But otherwise, digitally, just the one is $9, or else the whole catch up is $19 digitally. And then the physical ones are about $20 each, but we'll give a discount for those that get the whole collection in one go. So
Raymond says it. Raymond says, I think Sentinel has all the previous issues options. Yeah, they have add-ons, but you should always have at least one tier that you could get all of them in on your main page. And then for him, what I would do is I would do probably one with the trade in the newest issue or something like that. Even though they're one shots, I get it. I get the business model, but people don't want to start at issue 12. Like they just don't.
100%. It's so funny because I gave the same advice the other day, and then I'm like, I've actually not done the advice that I've given someone. So yeah,
I think not having a slightly discounted catch-up tier is detrimental to the campaign, honestly.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. That'll be what I'll be doing tonight before this weekend. So yeah.
Well, I'll try to get you in an update as well. I'll make sure I get you in an update. But you're at 127. I got you to where you need to be, which is good.
Thank you very much, man.
What's that? Raymond says, "Oh, like a here's what you need to know catch-up collection of issues." Yeah, like if someone wants to get all in, and they don't know that there's add-ons, or they don't know that they can get them in the add-ons, they're just going to walk. Like there is a percentage of people who will just buy them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, trying to jump into the X-Men today. Like you want to know what came before. So it's really helpful if you have a backup. Even look, you might have 3 backers. They grab it. It's fine. But those 3 backers will know the whole story and be able to like proceed forward, and they'll stay with you for every successive campaign. Yeah. It's definitely the most valuable, I think, the most valuable digital tier available for most campaigns.
Well, I think also sharing the other books that you do. I mean, every time I do a campaign, I throw a Mortal Coil on there, and even if it's not a Mortal Coil, I always sell some. Because I want to check out this book too. And I think backers want to look at what else you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't do that either.
Having your library available is great as add-ons, but I think for the specific title, having that catch-up tier, if it's not the first issue,
of course,
is absolutely valuable, because most backers, a lot of backers, are going to come in and go, "Oh shit, I'm in issue 3. How do I get 1 and 2 so I can catch up?" And they don't want to wait for the add-on. They want to know that you have something for them. So I think it's very valuable.
Yeah,
well, I agree 100%.
Yep.
Can I ask a quick question? I mean, and anybody can answer, but I've heard people talk about like discounting like certain things like early on, right? Like how would you like do that in a campaign? Like say you I'm going to do a reward for like a 48-hour thing, right? What if I wanted to do like a catch up for the first 48 hours? Can you do that in Kickstarter, or what would you do about that?
Oh, 100%.
You can set time tiers on your Kickstarter.
You
Yeah.
can. Okay. So it's not like I would manually just go in. Like you can just set it up so that.
Well,
You can-
it's manual. Like so, like let's just say you have a ketchup tier, right? Let's just use that one because we're in the context. You can duplicate your ketchup tier and take $2 off, or $3, or $4, or $5, or whatever it is, and have it for early bird backers. And it's only it has a set timeline
Yeah.
in the system you set up. You do it manually. That says in the first 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever, this expires at X date. That's your early bird backer.
Actually,
yeah.
One more question along those lines. How do you guys? I mean, Travis told me about a retail bundle, and I did one last time, but I added it late to the campaign, so I didn't know about it earlier. Do you do the retail bundle in the beginning too?
Yeah, I mean, I got.
Yeah, good, Travis.
Yeah, I mean, I got a message from Reroll like, "Hey, you didn't put one last one. I wanted to get the retail tier. You missed it again, Travis. Can you add it?"
Okay.
And so I added it. Yeah, they want to. If a retailer wants in, like, let them get in. And unfortunately, you kind of lose money on the retail tiers. But the goal is building a relationship with those retailers is going to help you. If comics are your long-term goal, it'll help you in the long run.
Yeah.
So when I have a book. Gerald said he's fully committed to me in 2027, only doing Orange Cone books, only working with Travis Gibb. That's what's that's not how I remember it. And what if that title doesn't end, Gerald? Have you ever thought about that?
Then we'll just do that. Then we'll just do that.
Right, just keep him on that one title.
We'll make 100 issues.
Right, I gotcha.
Yeah, if you do a
It's The
retail,
Walking Dead.
yeah, if you do a retailer tier, keep in mind a few things. One, retailers are used to buying at least 40% off retail cover price, so know what your cover price is.
Yeah, but it's harder when you're indie. They don't know.
Right. Well, that's why I'm giving you the thing. So the other thing is they like free shipping. That's a little tough. They also like.
I did do that last time, though. I believe Travis gave me that advice, and I didn't do shipping on their cost. I just ate it from the total.
Yeah, and they don't want to buy a bunch of issues because they don't know if it's going to be valuable to them. So if it's the first issue, maybe 5, 10, and then a really discounted price, and then maybe free shipping or discounted shipping or something.
What do you do when it's like a campaign like I'm in now, where I'm doing like 3 issues? Do you offer them a retail bundle where they'll buy issues 1, 2, and 3, or does nobody take that? Or do you just who cares? Try it.
Yeah,
just try it, right? Spaghetti at the wall.
Yep. It's spaghetti against the wall.
The one thing that I'm offering on my campaign, because I always do a retailer bundle, is I try to plan it so that I live in 2 different countries. And so I've included in there, if you are on the East Coast, if you are anywhere from Maine to Florida, I will come to your shop.
Yep.
I will come to your shop. I will bring those books with me. I will sign them. I will remark them. And we could do a little event. And if that makes it worth your while, I'll sleep on his backyard in a tent.
That's cool, because actually probably the best relationship with the retailer that I got was from Rick down here, who picked up a retail bundle on my first campaign. So yeah, that led to the best, kind of relationship I have so far. So yeah, guys, thank you. Good advice.
It's hard for us in Australia because we've only got 20 stores in our whole country. So and then the retailer is what I found is what you said, Charlie, is they're looking at free shipping. And because I ship from Australia, because I do most of my printing here, it's too much of something for me to eat at the moment to be able to make it worthwhile. So I'm in the process of trying to organize a printer out there that I can then do direct shipping from there, because just here in Australia, it's just so hard, and we just don't have the population or audience to kind of do what you guys do in North America type thing.
But you know, Sean, if you ever wanted to come out, you could commit a little bit of time, like 2 weeks or whatever. We could, wherever you are in the United States, you know, whether it be me, if you're in the Florida area, I can commit it. Charlie could do his area in the Virginia area. We got a whole bunch of people in California. We've got a whole bunch of people in Boston and New York. We could set up a tour for you, like to do a few stores, you know, if you ever thought about that, you know.
100%, man. Like, I'll reach out to you. That'd
If
be
you,
awesome.
if you just get the area where you want to come, you know, we that's pretty easy to do, you know, to get you a couple of stores. And again,
Well,
all we want to
be
do
honest-
is Charlie and my wife and Charlie and our wives need to come to Australia for a trip, you know, just all expenses paid by the con. It's not a problem.
Well, I've got a spare room at my house with it set up because I live regional Victoria. So if anyone ever is passing through Melbourne in Australia and they need a place to crash,
As
just hit me
long
up.
as you have already like vaccinated or like, you know, sprayed against those poisonous spiders, the poisonous snakes, the poisonous.
Yeah.
You know,
I
whatever
can't do the
fuck-
snakes, man.
Yes, my wife hates all that stuff. So periodically we do our whole outside, so that nothing gets in because she's too scared. And I've got 2 young daughters as well. So you are 100% safe here, and the German Shepherd will pick up the snakes and everything like that. So you don't have to worry about anything bigger than spiders and stuff like that. So all safe, no spiders, no snakes, no nothing. So
Nice. So I do have a question because I was talking to my wife about it. I have an Australia question. How often do you see kangaroos? Is it like we would see like a deer? Like we see them most of the time, but not like every day.
So not every day, but where I live, like, you know, I can wake up in the morning and they'll be out the front of my property. So you know, but when I went to school, like someone else asked me that as well, and I said, man, like I've been like, you know, I was in year 12. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen kangaroos like ever around here. And no sooner do I say that, kangaroos bounce past the window outside, and I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me, don't you? Seriously. So, but we're actually starting to get a big deer problem here. So yeah, because someone's like they've either had farms or all that for the venison and all that, and they've gotten out, and then there's no natural predators, so they're kind of just like become like this what is it called? Specimen
Nuisance wildlife. Wildlife.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we do see them fairly often, and the more so in a lot of countries, cities build up. Like we are the only country in the world that builds out. So like we're spread out over such a large geographical area rather than like in high rises and that type of stuff. So the more we've gone out, the more we've encroached on animals' spaces. And as I said, there's not many natural predators for any of our animals. So kangaroos, emus, wombats, like all that type of stuff. So, you know, they're all over the roads and that, you know, type of thing. So, yeah.
So Raymond had a question. I want to wrap it up in like 7 minutes at 12:30. So Raymond, if you're still there, what's your question? Be right back. Charlie, hopefully Raymond's still there. I apologize, Raymond. We were chatting. Kurt, I was really sad that I went to Kentucky and I didn't see you.
Yeah. I was sad I couldn't go.
All right.
Sean, oh, never mind.
Yeah. All right. I helped write a book called Last Gen that issue 1 comes out on Kickstarter soon. Where all the characters appeared in previous issue 1 shots and cameos. Should I ask my boss if I should do a catch-up bundle collecting all those cameos into one shot? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, it would be really smart if you could have. I don't know how big the cameos are or whatever, but if you could put it all into one book, that would be great. You know, like as a backups. You know, of if they're especially if they have like backup stories and maybe have like a standard edition that's just as it is, but the other one has all the appearances and all to put them all together. Absolutely. The secret to comics that anybody who makes money in comics will tell you. The secret to comics. I'll tell you the secret. It's in the resell. It's finding a way to resell something you already have, whether remastered, because that's when you're finally making money. The first run kind of like cost you money because of time and effort and stuff. It's how can you do it later? That's why people like Pat Shand or Robert Kirkman are really smart, right? They started with Walking Dead and Destiny New York. They're black and white. Their color ones are coming out later. I do a similar thing. If you notice, I do a lot of backups that come out. Like I have an annual coming out, or I'll do like short digital shorts. Those are all goals so I can release my trade again in a couple of years with new content without actually having to build new content all at once. Like I'm spreadily doing it over years. It'll be combined in a few years. So I'll do the anniversary of Broke Down in Four Dead Bodies. Whenever that anniversary is, we'll have a new trade. It'll have some of the new stuff, and I'll continue to do that until the generation definitive edition, whatever edition. That's the secret of comic. Everybody who does comics for a long time, that's the secret of doing it. How many trades have you seen where you're like, oh, I think I have this, and you don't know if you had it because you don't recognize the cover because I redid the cover. It's the secret of comics. It takes a lot to get there, but that's the secret. And I mean, Charlie, you just did it with Spider Squirrel.
Yeah, yeah.
Re-release. Yep.
Yeah, I did a whole Redux campaign, which was hugely successful. And it was books I already produced. All I did was minor edits and some color, whatever changes. So, and repackaging, a couple of new covers. The most important thing is remember that every IP you create is evergreen.
Right.
Now, the question is how do you market that evergreen component? That's a question all itself, right? So to Travis's point, you create something, someone should be able to buy it forever. And that's the beauty of digital, but even print, you can go back and make edits, you can make adjustments, you can make fixes, you can redo, redraw, whatever.
Right.
It depends on your level of willingness to invest in that product. So Spider Squirrel, to Travis's point, we added caption boxes, we edited some of the dialogue and text, did some significant color edits, and reintroduced it and broke it out into, it was 3 issues, you broke it out into 5. Added some value to each of the 5 by giving it new covers and updated covers and art people haven't seen before and just little things. So it's really about rebranding, remarketing, and rebuilding your existing IP for an evergreen moment. And now I can move into a new volume. And these backers have never read Spider Squirrel before. They go, holy crap. And so they go back and they buy this original volume. And it proliferates itself. So comics, if you think about it, is an evergreen product that is never finished, but always available. That's what evergreen really means. It's always growing into something new. It's always becoming something new because there's always somebody who never has read your book. That's how you need to think about your product. And that's how you make it. That's how you increase the value of what you build every time you relaunch it or launch it again. Every campaign should have a catch-up tier. Every campaign should have add-ons to go, oh, I need this and this and this and this that are adjacent to what you already created. So if you create 5 products, every campaign should have at minimum 5 products available as add-ons that aren't related directly to the existing one. Claymore. Okay, I don't have Spider Squirrel and other things, but I could have Spider Squirrel and other books that people can add on to. And maybe that's hurt my campaign. Maybe I go back and add that. I don't know. We'll see. But always think about each project should be evergreen. And that's the most important, I think, growth factor for indie creators.
So, did that answer your question, Raymond?
I was just going to say, to add on to that, I call them the 3 R's. You want to reuse, repurpose, and recycle. So that's what you want to do. So whether that's a single image, so you use that image as a cover, use that image on a T-shirt, use that image on a print, repurpose it for those things, and then recycle. Use that down the track as a addition to a deluxe digital edition where you add all your old covers or something like that. But as Travis says, it just takes a time to build up that collateral. But then once you've got that collateral, it's about using it all in different ways to keep making you some money. So yeah.
Yeah, so I used to be even worse about this. So Chuck Dixon, if you've ever, I know that he's still one of the greatest writers of all time, regardless of his current political opinions. But he used to always end on a cliffhanger. And then the next issue would have that same shot, more or less, as page 1. Like it would be redrawn because it's Chuck Dixon in DC. But when I did Broke Down, I did the math. I was like, I could cut out 1 page of every book like by ending on that cliffhanger and starting at that same cliffhanger the next issue. And I did it every issue of Broke Down. If most people have the trade, like we talk about Evergreen, so they don't see it because that doesn't work in the trade. Like when you see it, when you wait a little bit for the time. But yeah, I used to even do that. Like I used to even cut down just mathematically. So it's they'll say different dialogue on the one that's the next issue, but yeah, it's the same shot, the same art page. So I'm already on issue 1, page 1 of the next issue. So
that's great.
So little things like that. But that was a Chuck Dixon thing. He used to always end on the cliffhanger that would be the same shot for the next issue. But he has all sorts of rules. Like every 5 pages, you have to change scene and the plot. He had all sorts of rules that were really good. But anyways, we're at 12:32. It's time for bed. I know it's time for bed because Gerald posted up his art 4 minutes ago, letting people know that he was done. So if his art is done, we are done because as we know, us writers aren't as talented or take as long as an artist. So if we've caught up to the artist, it's time to be done.
That's cool. Good night, all. Good to see you, Charlie. And I'm sorry, I realized I never properly said goodbye to you at Baltimore, so I apologize.
You're on mute, Charlie.
He's going on about how mad he is.
I'm so mad. I am so mad. No.
Okay.
It's such a busy show. You never apologize for that. There's so many people I didn't say goodbye to. It just happens. No, I love your
There's
brother.
no goodbye.
Worries.
Until next time.
Well, thanks so much for having me, guys. I'm going to go do school pickup. So
it's crazy. Well, Gerald, God damn it. I wanted to tell you to call me tomorrow. All right, Charlie, you call me tomorrow then. Fuck that guy. And literally, I was also going to tell you to call me, but
what am I doing?
You're calling me tomorrow. You've been sending me texts. You want to talk about something?
Oh yeah, we'll chat.
Hey guys, I'll catch us later. Thank you so much for having me.
Nice meeting you, Sean.
Kids for us.
I'm gonna head out to you guys.
See you guys.
Heading out.
Good night, Fred. Good night, Kurt.
Have a good one, Charlie. Good seeing you again, Travis.
You too, brother.
Will I see you before the holidays? I mean, there's no wrestling shows, or are you doing MallCon?
Yeah, I'll be swinging out to MallCon.
Sweet. I'll see you there, Charlie. I'll talk to you before the holidays, I'm sure. I'll talk to Stan, see where we're at on pages. I think we were at like 5 last time I checked. So let me see what we got. When do you need them by for Vagabond?
Oh, there's no set deadline. We'll talk.
Okay, but yeah, they'll be
Charlie, you've never dealt with Stan Yak. There is a set deadline, and you're going to give it to Fred.
I will. There is a set deadline. I will give it to you and Fred.
I'll just say something. I'll ask him how he's doing, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've got some ready," and
But,
he'll have.
like
I
got Ron Mars and Will Conrad doing a story, so those two are committing to Indivir. We'll see what happens.
I think he said he has all the layouts done, so it's probably
Okay.
just a matter of going in and getting them done. Like I said, I think we're halfway there. Last I checked, and then I'll check with Fish too on our story too. I don't know where. I know he had something else he was doing for you too, but.
Yeah,
And thank you again for all the help today, guys. Yeah. I'll
All
see
right,
you
brother.
soon. Later,
Hey,
guys.
Stoney, just back all my shit. That's all that matters. Nothing else.
Back. Look at Fisticuffs. Add the thing. Claymore. It has a werewolf and cowboys, and a Claymore. Like, what the fuck else do you need? And then I've got reroll. It's literally about. Actually, hold on. I do got to show Stoney. Stoney, you still there? I got to show you something. I'm going to spoiler a little bit because I know Stoney likes this. God damn it. I'm showing the backhand again. All right, Stoney. I'd like to introduce you to somebody, Stoney, personal friend of mine who hopefully you'll meet in the battlefield. This right here, this orc right here is Shova. He is my Worlds of Warcraft orc in comic book form. Stoney still plays Worlds of Warcraft. He's one of the still 1 million who refused to leave that game. But that was that. I wanted to show Stoney. But Charlie, as always, nice hanging out with you.
You too, brother.
Have a good night.
You too.
Give love to your wife. Me and Heather says hi.
Yep. Give Heather a hug for us and both, and we'll talk soon, bud.
All right, sounds good. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
It's in the stream. Oh, actually, since you're still here, Stoney, I'm going to play the outro. But I sat next to Chris at from Mad Cave at the Ringos, and he said to say hi.